So what he does, right? He likes to be indirect, talking indirects, and he likes to be, oh, I'm just talking in general. I'm talking in general. No, you're not. You're not talking in general. You're talking directly about me. You're just saying that you're talking in general, but then you keep referencing me. So you're obviously talking about me. And again, this all stems from his space that he had the other night. And he deleted it because of how much of an idiot he looked like. He looked like a pure idiot in that video. And excuse me, in that space. And in that space, he was shouting out Strauss Zelnick. He was speaking on the gaming industry, and he just didn't make any sense. He was saying that Warner Brothers is the reason why CD Projekt Red was able to make a cyberpunk anime, even though Netflix funded it, and that Netflix is the reason, and that Triggered Studio made it. This dude is out here making just weird shit. Like we heard his claims in the last space about, well, Japanese games aren't really marketed like that. They never been until recently. Nigga, yes they have. Nigga, they put Drewski in fucking Yakuza Like a Pirates. They had well, they didn't put him in there. They had him marketed. They had Drewski market Yakuza 8. You had all this push. You had Persona. Persona was pushed. Look at Tekken, Street Fighter. I can go 10 years ago. Final Fantasy 15 was pushed. Final Fantasy 13 was pushed. Dragon Quest was pushed. Nigga, what? But see, I have to realize, right? And a lot of people have to realize, people like DJ are performative. He will argue up and down that he's not performative. People who have social cues understand what performative behaviors look like. He said it himself that he games with a purpose to serve people because he wants to be seen and noticed. But then you mentioned what you did for a church. Like, well, not what he actually did for a church, but what his church did for a community after a tornado hit. What the hell does that have to do with gaming? What does that have to do with gaming? That has nothing with you involved in it. Nigga, just because you go to that congregation, does that mean that you're a direct involvement of that happening? What do you do? What do you do for gamers? Absolutely fucking nothing. Because for the past 3 years, people have tried to tell this nigga, you need to play your games. If you want to talk about video games, have these discussions, you need to know what you're talking about. People have said that shit for the past 3 years. People have told him that. Did he listen? No. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to help your stupid ass. But you want to argue me up and down when I'm trying to give you direct knowledge, but you think you're fucking smarter than me because you've been around fucking Power Rangers, nigga. You've been around Jason David Frank, nigga, at a convention. Man, congratulations. If I went to a Comic-Con, right, and saw this nigga ask for an autograph, yeah, I've been around him too, and point a camera in his face. Sure. That doesn't mean that you're a part of the industry. And this is something where I've noticed where like these crumb side gamers have like this inflated ego in their head that once they get acknowledged by somebody who's famous, they feel like they're famous as well. I've dealt with this with Y3. Y3 said he was an insider. He was an insider in the industry. You want to know why he said that? Because he got accepted to a closed beta to Skate, which you can sign up for, because he was able to get a beta of the new PlayStation operating system for PS5, which you can sign up for. These are things that you can openly sign up for. That does not mean you're in the industry. And that same shit is what DJ does. Talk about the industry. Come up with some sense. My problem is you're not going to argue a nigga who knows the facts up and down and stand on that fence like how he did with Mortal Kombat 3. And this is why I wish he had that space up still. He only got rid of it because how much of a coward and an idiot it makes him look. He mentioned that fighters being paid DLC in Mortal Kombat hurt the franchise, even though it's been a thing since 2011 with Mortal Kombat 9. And so I mentioned, so you didn't have a problem rebuying Mortal Kombat 3 because you had Mortal Kombat 3 and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Well, his response, well, they didn't do that because they wanted to make money. They did that because they had to change some of the character sprites and all this and that and the third. But in an article by John Tobias, he literally said, we made Mortal Kombat 3 to appease arcade vendors. Literally what Japanese fighters do. This is why you have umpteen many versions of Street Fighters and other titles like King of Fighters. They literally took that route because that's how you make money. But if you don't have that same energy for that, but yet you magically have some fucking moral and ethics about it now, that tells me that you're performative. I don't give a damn about, oh man, it's getting hostile. Yeah, because I have to take notice that I'm not like a lot of people. I'm not going to sit on this app and try and reason with stupid people. The last time people try to reason with stupid people, they're the reason why there's an orange man in the office right now, and there's a reason why you niggas are spending a lot of money on this technology that deals with gaming. Because y'all wanted to reason with stupid people to elect an orange nigga and talk about opinions are opinions when we actually have facts that trump those opinions. I'm not one of those people that's going to sit here and be like, oh yeah, keep it up, DJ, keep it up. Yeah, we love your content. I'm not one of them fake ass niggas. Your content fucking sucks. I'm not going to dance around it. Who the fuck are you? You've been doing this for 17 years. Who makes content for 17 years, pushing 35, and you gain nothing out of it? But you say you make content as an entrepreneur. That means you're looking for a way of revenue. We don't ever hear you talk about video games themselves. Not once have we heard this nigga talk about a video game. The nigga can't even beat games. Look at his PlayStation Network ID. It's DJKLCM. Look at that shit. It's despicable. Look at his gamer tag. It's DJKillzownJones. It's despicable. Now you realize why niggas don't talk to him about video games, because he doesn't know what he's talking about. But this dude wants to be heard. He wants to be seen. That's the problem. And I can only be nice, but for so long. I can only tolerate bullshit, but for so long. This is a sick Negro. And like I said the other day, you have coons that are the epitome of Jim Crow. And then you have zip coons that are the epitome of zip coon. Your Jim Crow niggas are like these dumbass cooning ass black folks that you see out here in these gaming streets. We've seen them. And these zip coons are niggas like DJ who wants to sound like that they're all high and mighty and they know what they're talking about, but they're getting laughed at by the actual people that know what they're talking about, like me, Bilbo Kogami, and a lot of other people. There's a reason why he's laughed at. There's a reason why he can't get 10 fucking likes on a tweet. That's a problem. That says a lot. You can post, oh man, this is what I did on Facebook. You don't know how to read stats. The majority of people don't even look at a video a minute long. And they're not sticking around longer than 3 seconds. That says a lot. People aren't sticking around to look at a reel, which reels are short anyway. They're not sticking around for 3 seconds. Longer than 3 seconds. Wow. But these are these people that want to have a voice. These are these same people that want to be heard. And I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't. Then this nigga has, oh man, Tasha, you being out of pocket, you disrespecting me. You damn right, because you disrespecting me, nigga. Thanking for me, talking for me, trying to say what I said. Nigga, the fuck? When did I ever say that YouTubers don't or content creators don't stream Japanese games? What the fuck are you talking about? I've never said that. Nigga, they do stream those games. But see, these niggas are so stupid. Like this niggas talk about it was about look in this tweet to Dion, right? He said the convo wasn't about that. It was about the industry using Hollywood adaptations to make more money, like Sonic, Castlevania, Mario, The Witcher, and The Last of Us to boost sales. That's what's not what the conversation was about. The conversation wasn't about that. This is why I say I wish that space was still up. Because see, now he can peddle shit, but I got witnesses. I got Bilbo, I got Kogami, and a bunch of other people that were in that space listening. That conversation started off as games becoming multi-platform, and then he shifted it to shit like Cyberpunk, and how he said, "Oh well, Cyberpunk went Hollywood because Warner Brothers published the game, but Warner Brothers didn't fucking publish the game. God damn it, they distributed the game only in North America. That Hollywood didn't make that anime. Hollywood didn't make Edge Runners. It was made by Trigger Studio." But again, these people, man, I again, they want to be heard. They want to be seen as right, and they have no idea what the hell they're talking about. Like this is just, again, I, I cannot sit here and be like some of y'all and just act like y'all, yeah, this nigga's right. Fuck that. Fuck that. That's insane. What's up, Metro?
What's up? Bro, like, I swear, just off that cyberpunk comment right there, he shouldn't be allowed to speak on any fucking thing ever fucking again, bro. Like, really, Hollywood? Like, that's how he, like, bro. Bro, Edge Runner, and like, yeah, even I knew fucking Edge Runner was made by Trigger because I like Trigger fucking anime and everything. Like, come on, like, they did a couple episodes of Star Wars Visions too and shit. Like, but oh my god.
Nah, man, Hollywood did it, Metro. Hollywood did it.
With no fucking source. Like, bro, like, oh my
I swear, bro, that shit kills me, man. That shit kills me. Cause he was arguing me up and down. Me and him went back and forth for like 30, 40 minutes about that. And he was arguing me up and down. I'm literally trying to tell this nigga. And what kills me, right? And he doesn't mention this. This is how I know this nigga's just this intellectually dishonest and a straight up retard. When you tell me your position on something, and then you have to Google your position. What?
hell no.
You don't go into a discussion or a debate or an argument, whatever you want to call it, and you got to Google what you're arguing for. That's like me saying, man, I think Dragon Quest is one of the highest selling franchises of all time. You know, I'm capping for that, right? And then I gotta go on Google and type, do all that typing and to try and find some positions. And this nigga admitted to using ChatGPT last night. He uses ChatGPT to make descriptions for his YouTube channel. But your use of ChatGPT is disingenuous because now you're literally misconveying what your video is about to your users. What are we doing? You got a minute video, but your description says that you're breaking down the trailer, but you don't break down the trailer. You're just sitting there looking at your webcam, looking at the video for a minute straight, almost in utter silence.
Damn, with no type of fucking like insight or anything? Like,
no insight. But you can't get insight from a nigga that don't play Virtua Fighter.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can't get insight from a nigga like that because he doesn't play games. He only plays games if he streams. He is not playing those games out of the passion he has for the hobby. And he said it himself. This nigga, he makes content. That's all he wants to make is content. He doesn't view gaming as like something that you do as a hobby. He said it himself that, oh, Taka just games to game. I thought that's what playing video games was about, was to game. Like that. What, we got a game with a purpose, nigga? I'm not gaming to help a fucking church, nigga. Are you insane? What? Well, man, my church helped people, man. I had to talk somebody off the ledge. The fuck that have to do with gaming in the industry? You speak on the industry, nigga. What does that have to do with anything?
That's like, I'm not gonna say nothing about no church and everything. Look, if you want to go help out a church, that's all good and dandy for you. But that ain't got nothing to do with gaming. Like, oh my god. Like he gains, like it seems like he only just gains for freaking views and like and attention, but not for the love of the goddamn game itself.
That's
Like,
exactly what he does. That's
like
100% exactly what he does.
like I said, I've seen it all around for years, for like a couple years now on this app and everything. Like he just has this voice where he's trying to be like a podcast, like talker, or trying to be a excuse me, a voice of reason when shit nine times out of 10, he don't even know what the fuck he talking about. He do a couple of Google searches of some things right before he'll come up into space and then try to explain it like he know the whole fucking story like it's on the back of his hand. Like, no, you might have written down a couple notes and everything, but you still don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And shit like that just make my fucking ears bleed. Like, I'm like, bro, like,
That's like with Forspoken. He tried to speak on Forspoken and he didn't even get past the tutorial.
yeah, I was there for that space. That shit was hilarious. I'm like,
Like,
bro, if you
dude,
can't beat the tutorial, bro, stop gaming. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck what the game is. I don't give a damn if it's a damn tutorial for Tetris. If you can't beat the tutorial, get the fuck off of gaming. Like, just dead ass. You got no right to speak on any goddamn thing.
like what kills me, right? Like another contradiction, right? He was talking about he's like pro black, you know, he cares about black representation in games and blah blah blah. And so I mentioned, like, you know, you got games where the companies of these games, they didn't want to make a sequel because they viewed if they made a sequel, it would be called woke now. And we have information. Well, I shouldn't say information. We have actual examples where CEOs of corporations, you know, think shit is too woke. Like Zaslav said, he doesn't want to greenlight a black Superman movie because it would be too woke.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've seen these people do this, and look at Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs 2, great game. Black main character, Marcus, wonderful. I loved it. I love that game. And the sequel, Watch Dogs Legion, it didn't follow up. How do you leave a game on a cliffhanger and you don't follow up? I mean, I know why. You don't have to you don't you don't have to eat the whole cow and know it's beef. And that's how it is with these games. Just like with Mafia. Mafia is the perfect example, and that's what I told them. Mafia 3 leaves on a cliffhanger. You had all that DLC, you left it on a cliffhanger. You don't make Mafia 4, but you make us a prequel after how many years? Almost a decade? Because Mafia 3 came out 2016. Next year's 2026. That'd be 10 years. That'd be a decade. You haven't made us a new game in over a decade, but you give us a prequel? I wonder why, because you don't want to make a black character. And he's like, oh, yeah, Toxic, I agree. Yeah. See, that's my point. That's my point. Yeah. But if that's your point, why did you go out and buy Mafia the Old Country? You supported a behavior that's anti-black representation. But then you're sitting in my face saying, yeah, that's my point. I don't appreciate that. Because that tells me that, for one, you're performative, and two, you don't really care about this shit because you supported something that's anti-black representation. You don't care about black representation in games. Well, I supported Tales of Kenzara.
Oh my,
Congratulations. Do you know how many games came out
congratulations.
that have black representation in them? His excuse to not buying South of Midnight is, oh, they don't have a physical. Man, nigga,
That,
get the
oh my god.
man. All right, man. Make another excuse. What's next? What's next? What's next? Because these Japanese games have black representation. You don't hear this nigga buy them games. Nigga silent, like a radio. Turn all the way down. All you hear is static. You don't hear nothing. Like, come on. What are we doing? But he thinks that we're all fools. And I feel like this nigga goes through like psychosis or something where he has like a perceived like a perceived alternate reality of fucking people and human beings just in general.
No,
Because
he's just sick to the fact that people think that we'll listen to him and everything. Like he deserves an audience. Like because he keeps coming up, he keeps talking about shit and everything. He keeps showing up in places like unfucking announced and everything, and just like trying to so-called spread the gospel. When in the meantime, really, he just freaking like really take away from what the conversation at hand, just to try to spread his own agenda. All for what? So you can do a shameless plug and be like, hey, follow me on YouTube or all this shit and everything. Man, fuck out of here, bro.
Like, that's what I be saying, bro. Like everything he posts has to do with like content and following him and shit. And it's just why
you can't do content if you ain't got no audience, bro. Like
then he's like, oh man, you being used toxic because when you make a post on here, the people. And he said that in the space today because he had a space earlier, but his shit tweaked out on him as it should. He made a comment like, well, toxic, you being used because every time you make a post, the people that own the app get paid. Like, nigga, shut up.
Like, what the fuck does that matter? Like, if you're posting something and everything and people responding to it and everything because it has credits to it, like, and he posted something for what, for views? Like, no, bro. Like, oh my god, like
it's weird, man. This nigga's sick, bro. That's what I honestly believe because
he's just completely fucking stupid.
I didn't see the tweet where he said that I was clout chasing. When I saw that, man, that made me say F that nigga. I don't give a damn, bro. If that nigga was to drop today, man. Like, you wouldn't even see me give a damn. I'd be like that one video. Fuck that nigga, he dead. Fuck that nigga, he dead. Fuck that nigga, he dead. Because how do you say I'm clout chasing you? For one, you're a nobody. Nobody knows you. Your content, you've been on here for 17 years. Nobody gives a fuck about your content. Nobody knows you. You can't get 10 likes on this tweet. You're absolutely nobody. So what is there to clout chase? Nigga, you talking to a nigga who's actually noticed in this fucking community. Nigga, who are you? And nigga talking about clout chase. Nigga, nobody wants to clout chase off of a dead body. Who does that? I'm trying to be nice to you and support your stupid ass. But see, these people, bro, these people, they act like that you're just supposed to uphold stupid shit. And that's not me, dog. That's not me, especially not for some niggas that been gaming ever since the NES, SNES era. Like, nigga, y'all niggas know better. But the thing is, these niggas just don't game. Like I said earlier in the space, I think before you came in, look at this nigga's gamer tags. Look at his PlayStation ID and his gamer tag. They look pathetic. How do you have a 23,000 gamer score, but you've been gaming for so long on Xbox? What about PlayStation? Why does your PlayStation sit so low? Why do you have so many zeros and low percentages on PlayStation? Why aren't you playing these games? Why do you care so much about content that's not going anywhere? Nigga, pick up a controller and game. That's what people want to see. They don't want to see content. They don't care. Because really, you're not bringing anything new to the table. You're copying what other people do. You're not unique. You don't have a personality. You just don't have that sauce, that swag about you. It's not there. And I've told them that.
I've told them that. Problem, because if from everything you're saying right there, like hold on. So basically, from everything you're saying right there, one, he don't play games. So I mean, come on, he talking about content. That's content right there. If you actually play and beat your fucking games, two, he thinks basically him trying to oh my god, I can't even think right now because it's just so stupid. I hate talking about this nigga. He really thinks he can get his platform up by try to come up speaking on shit and everything, which like we already said, he don't know what he's talking about. And then it just comes to the point where how dare he call somebody else a clout chaser when that's all he trying to do? It's just
bro, this nigga still talks about Bari and Persona. This nigga has some weird. He had some weird hate boner for them.
Bari and Persona are not the reason why you don't get views, nigga. Stop.
That nigga swears to God, bro. They ruined his image or some shit. I'm like, nigga, you got problems, bro. You embarrass yourself by going in a space about Forspoken and you didn't even beat the tutorial, but you were speaking on the game though. The tutorial was the first 30 minutes of the game. You didn't even get past the first 30 minutes, and that's another problem with this community. Stop saying you play games, but then you ain't get past the first 30 minutes, the first hour, especially when it comes to an RPG. Don't do that. But
See, and his main problem was he tried to come up in there because it was Persona and Bari, knowing damn well they had a big ass space, and tried to come up there and speak some shit and end up getting fucking flambasted, as he should. Like,
yeah, but
like,
this is what
and
that
then
nigga
he calls,
does.
and then he tried to call you a clout chaser. That's clout chaser right there. You trying to come up
I,
in a big ass dominated space and speak about shit about a game that you couldn't even beat the fucking tutorial on. Nigga, you should get laughed out the fucking room. Like, oh my
the
goodness.
amount of times this nigga has sent me his content has been insidious, bro. Like he would, oh my god, dude! Like he would be like, "Yo, share my mafia stream. We
Oh
we gonna we
no.
gonna run it up. We gonna make it." Like, nigga, I'm
That's
not
one thing.
sharing this shit.
That's one thing I do not like. Like from like only the people that I'm with that I know
Sick.
that actually make content, I'll share your shit. But like a random like him, don't ever send me no shit like that. I'll just block.
Yeah, and plus, like
So
this nigga doesn't. Hold on, listen, hold on. This nigga doesn't even like hit me up outside of like. See, this is what I hate. There are people that hit me up outside of Twitter, and I love that. I love that because that tells me that you're a genuine person and you really want to get into it. People like you, Metro, Abistan, JSX, his new name. Ain't saying who it is. Bilbo, Disparity, Travis, Jay. Like there's a whole list, but like this nigga just sends me shit, and it's like don't send me shit. Because nigga, if you're just sending me shit and it's like expecting me to like it, and we ain't having a conversation, nigga, that's not how it works around these parts. And then for him to be like, "Oh, you're toxic, my friend,"
No.
nigga, I don't even know your real name. He's like, "I told you my real name, nigga. No, you haven't. I don't even know what your favorite color is, your favorite food. I don't even know what your favorite game is, nigga. What? Well, what's up, Everson? What up, man?
yo, so the whole clout chasing thing is funny to me, yeah, because I went to listen to his space. He he says he has a community, but he did a whole MBG podcast for the space, just himself talking for over half an hour.
Oh
Like,
my.
bro, clearly, brother, the guy's supposedly been streaming for 17 years, but can't get a proper setup with a webcam, seeing just his room, then a bit of him at the bottom, fucking showing his ceiling fan, 5 viewers after 17 years. Brother, put the fries in the bag at this point, because otherwise, what's the fucking point? 17 years streaming and you get maybe 5 viewers. Brother, you failed. Find something else. Clearly, we were his community because we were the only ones attending his spaces. If we did,
That is what I told him, bro. I'm like, dog, and people aren't showing up for you. They show up because I'm in here. When somebody joins a space, it shows that they're a speaker and or listener at the top. Or if you're on the desktop, they'll show it on like the right side. They see that I'm a speaker, I'm a listener. They come in. You ever seen the Temptations movie? Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
I was just about to say.
They come to see TM06. Like, come on, dog. And I told him this. He's like, no, toxic. They coming to see me.
Nigga think he David Ruffin, nigga. You
Exactly, right, nigga? No, dog. Stop.
Hello.
What's up, Shadow?
What's going on?
hey
What's
Shadow,
going
Man,
on? Good
this,
morning.
what's up, man? Good morning. Good morning. This
You
fuck nigga.
okay?
Yeah. It's just this fuck nigga, man. He back on him again. You know, I
Oh,
thought I thought I
again?
thought it'd be over. I thought it'd be over, right? We had the space last night. You think it'd be over? You know, it'd be done. Nah, this nigga want to go at it again. This nigga talking about, speaking in indirects. He's saying that I'm clout chasing and shit.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, wow, these are some very triggering words. Like, what type of evidence do you have? Because why would I clout chase a nigga that has no status? I have a status. I have a history on this app. I have a history. Nigga, I ain't never seen you get traction on a tweet. I ain't never seen you get reposted on sites. This nigga will show me a site where his church help the community. Nigga, that's not you. What have you done? Why can't you prove that?
Hey, toxic. And apparently he was working with his pastor to do it. That's what he said in his space.
Yeah, he was working with his pastor to get it done. Like, wow. So what have you done for the industry or the gaming community? Like what
Hey,
type of production have you had?
come on, toxic. Come on, toxic. Since he went to some cons, he's part of the industry, yeah?
Yeah, that's his logic. He said, since he went to conventions, he's a part of the industry. And you want to know what's funny? My brother is in Boston right now. He's at Fan Expo, and he met like John Cena and shit. Like he showed me a photo and said, "So does that mean my brother is a part of the industry because
Yeah,
he
yeah,
meets John Cena and all these other
yeah,
niggas?" Like,
yeah, toxic. He actually works within WWE. If you actually follow the logic, you know.
oh yeah, that's true. That's true. He must be a part of the WWE universe, man. He's
Oh
high
my
up.
god.
He's up there.
Yeah,
He's up there with
I
Paul
met
Heyman now.
I met Mike
yeah,
Coulter, who played Luke Cage at the convention. I guess I'm part of the Marvel universe now.
yeah. And Metro Kitten, but because I attended EGX in 2014 and they had dev sessions, I'm actually part of the industry too, you know.
I'm actually part of the WWE universe because I actually watch the shows weekly, invest money
As you
into
should
them,
be.
go to the shows themselves, took pictures with various superstars. Like, I've done it
Yeah,
all,
I met Tay
basically.
Long. Like, come on,
Went
I'm
to
part
a
of the WWE
premium live
universe.
event for 6 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Shadow. You know, you're part of WWE, and I actually saw you in the writing room for WWE Unreal. You know.
Oh shit, nah. Nah, I'm not part of the creative directive team. Hell no. If I was, trust me, we would get ratings weekly and trash that shit. It's so bad
Nah,
nowadays.
nah, nah, Shadow. With the logic I'm hearing, you're part of the industry.
No, I'm
Wow. Wow.
not.
I mean
Hey,
that's what
toxic.
it is, though, man.
I
That's cool.
toxic. I am not reading his long ass reply about him going to a con and how and I saw 3 lines. Oh yeah, but you know the original actors came there and this and that. Brother,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
panel. It's a fucking panel.
exactly.
You ain't part of the industry.
What killed me was like, oh yeah, I'm helping retro video game stores, and I'm like, you do know retro video game stores are anti-consumer, right? Like, why would somebody pay $100 for a Pokemon game that came out 10 years ago? That's insane. Well, nah, they get discounts and stuff. They do,
Yo,
they
what
do. And
discount?
literally in the state of Virginia, there's some prominent like video game stores. Like you have Superbit, you have Second and Charles, Tech Exchange. Like you got these stores that use price charting. All of these stores, and he tried to deny that shit. Every single retro video game store uses price charting because that's how you do the secondhand business when it comes to reselling video games and even comics and toys and Funko Pops and all that shit. And if you look at the trend, right? Like if we looked at Pokemon Platinum, right? Pokemon Platinum is a $104 game just for the cartridge alone. If
Mm-hmm.
we go back before the pandemic, so if we go to let's let's get real comfortable. Let's say December. You know what? Nah. Let's be fair. Let's do February 2020. In February 2020, Pokemon Platinum was $49 just for the cartridge. For the cartridge now, it's $104.
Yeah.
These retro video game stores are robbing people at the expense of, oh, people are nostalgic, so they want to buy these games in droves. So since
Now,
the games want to be driven are driven, so high because of nostalgia, and you think people are coming out here to buy these games rapidly. That means you want to raise the price. That I thought video game retro stores didn't do that because they didn't do that at one point. Because before then, ever since Pokemon Platinum came out, for the past 10 years, because it came out in 2008, for the past 10 years, it never went above $30. Like, just for the cartridge alone, it never went above $30. In 2018, a year prior to 2019, the game at its lowest was $16 for the cartridge alone. Like,
Bruh,
that's insane. But you're
I'm
you're
looking.
you're upholding that. You're saying that's helping gamers, nigga. Are you crazy? I would tell somebody, don't spend your money on these games. Don't do it because they're gonna play worse because you got to play on original hardware. Don't mod your systems to get the HDMI bullshit. Don't do any of that. Save yourself the time. Invest in a PC handheld like a Steam Deck because those are dirt cheap, or invest in a weak enough gaming laptop that can run everything in HD when it comes to emulation, or get a PC and you can run those games in HD better than the original hardware, and it's for free. I don't want to hear the, oh, but man, that's piracy. That's illegal. I'm telling you, nobody is going to go to your house because you downloaded a game from 1977. Nobody's going to go to your house. The FBI ain't going to knock on your door. Open up, FBI. Like, no, nobody's going to do that because you downloaded Final Fantasy V. They're not going to do that. I promise you. I've been doing this all my life. Never once a nigga knocked on my door and said, Mr. Gerald, Jake Gerald, you're under arrest for downloading Pokemon Platinum. Like, they never done that. They don't do that.
Facts. Like hell,
So
I've been
I
watching.
don't even want to hear that shit. Where
You,
it's like, oh man,
you
it's
know what's
illegal.
really funny though, Metro? When this shit kicked off, when this shit kicked off, Metro, I called every fucking move with Toxic. Remember Toxic? I told you
Yeah.
this guy's gonna do a tweet, then he's gonna do more, then he's gonna do a whole ass space talking to himself.
Bruh,
What
space is
did he
not like a
do?
damn
He does it.
YouTube video, bro. If nobody's showing up to your space, shut that shit down, bro. Like this is not like that's not like a
Over
damn.
over half an hour, Metro, of just talking to yourself.
Yeah, that's insanity right there. Like, look, you probably have a better chance doing that on just chatting streams on Twitch or something.
Yeah.
But a space, fuck no. I would never sit in no space by myself talking to myself, bro. I just have to go get myself checked in at a asylum,
Toxic,
bro.
eating, yeah. Toxic, didn't. There's been times I'd like make a space recently, then invite you or whoever. Then okay, 1-2 minutes. All right, no one's coming. Shut it down. Join someone else's space. And I ain't sitting there for over half an hour talking to myself.
Right. Like, I remember one time he was in there all by himself, and this nigga was ordering food. I think that was when he was talking about the Trey Watson situation. And then,
That's
like,
exactly
you could
what it
hear the
was.
McDonald's worker. She was like, hi, man, take your order. He was like, yeah, let me get, like, two McChicken biscuits. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
In a high C.
Yeah, but, like, we supposed to take you
Not a
seriously
high
about talking
C.
about something that's serious. Like, that I don't know, man. That shit, one thing that irks me, man, is that this nigga keeps, I don't know, this is a pet peeve. This is me being petty. Every time this nigga talk, man, he pop his tongue.
Oh
Like,
god.
like that man, that's something I expect like Shadow to do, not DJ. Like, what the fuck? Like, all right now, man, you one of them, man. Just say it. 'Cause Jesus Christ. Like, even last year when he was like, man, I failed you as an OG Toxic. Keep in mind,
What?
it was me. It was me going, I was going back and forth. It wasn't anything crazy, but this person was like, there's nothing wrong with Nintendo not being able to sell you the Game Boy games and all the classic NSO games. And I'm like, well, Nintendo should give you the choice. If you subscribe, you get the access to all the games, but you should still be able to buy those games and keep them on your account forever, just in case you don't want that subscription. Because PlayStation does it, Xbox does it. I can buy classic games on Steam, and again, I still have them. And he was like, nah. And then DJ saw that interaction, and it was a real cordial interaction. It wasn't crazy. I didn't crash out or nothing. DJ's like, man, I failed you as an OG. You supposed to be better than this. I'm like, nigga, what are you talking about? You're not my OG. You're not my OG. My older brother is like 2 years younger than this nigga. That's a OG. That's a nigga that put me on gaming. Nigga, I don't know, nigga. I don't know you. You not no OG to me, nigga. You weren't sitting beside me after school 2004, 2005 looking at G4 with me, drinking some high seas. Nigga, that was my brother. Nigga, that wasn't
You
you.
want to watch the X play and all that shit.
Exactly. Nigga wasn't watching no X playing shit. Man, I remember watching the Biting Kaidos review that they did on G4 and how like awful that was. And like that right there was telling me in my mind, I'm like, yo, these niggas racist. Why are they making stereotypes of these Asian people in their games? And then they would review like Call of Duty Big Red 1 and praise that game. I'm like, nigga, like he wasn't there doing that. Like but again, he's here because it's performative. Like I've always said it, and he says it himself. Like he went from rap music to comic books to now video games. I mean, if you're a versatile nigga, you can talk about all three at the same time. But you have to go where the money goes. But the money ain't going anywhere though, because you're not making money off of YouTube if you're getting 40 views. You're not. You might get a dime, 10 cents, maybe. You know, little Eisenhower.
That's shit.
If that.
And you didn't even have enough subscribers to get fucking monetized. The fuck?
But that's the shit that be killing me, bro. Like I just sit here and wonder, like, does this nigga think just because he's like 10 years older than me, he knows more than me? Because I hate that shit. I hate when these like older gamers do that, man.
He be trying to sun like
Yeah.
trying to sun people that he knows is younger than him and talk like, oh, I'm the OG. I was there when it happened, so I basically have a voice and can say on these topics, even though you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, even though you're from that era. So obviously you didn't pay attention as much. Like, that's when you have to check motherfuckers on their knowledge. Like, fuck all that bullshit.
Fuck that. They gotta exude some type of skill in video games.
Exactly. Like, if the shit don't translate to games and everything, then obviously you're not about what you say you are. Like, pick a different profession.
That's like with Pokemon, bro. Like I don't know if y'all remember, it was like 2022 when like Scarlet and Violet came out. He wanted to battle me so bad. Yeah, and like I beat him once, and I was so entertained because I beat him twice, and it was a sweep. Like I beat him with all 6 Pokemon intact, and I'm like, man, this ain't fun, dog. Like you fucking suck. Like this is not fun, and I quit. He was like, you want to go 3 for 3? I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna just keep beating you. This is bullying at this point. And then now he's like, well, I'm replaying Scarlet and Violet. I want to play with you. Nigga, I don't really play Pokemon anymore. That franchise is like pretty washed to me. They just haven't improved. And plus, you were thinking I was gonna play with you? Huh?
That boy got problems.
I mean, you making plans before I even know them? It's like that. That's what makes me think like this nigga got some sort of like psychosis. Cause how who does that? That's like me telling like Shadow, hey Shadow, we gonna do this, that, and the third, but I'm not gonna tell you. And I'm gonna just pop up on you one day. We go do it. Like that's wild. That's like saying, yeah, Shadow, we going to the AEW pay-per-view, but I ain't gonna tell you when. I'm gonna just tell you gonna go. Even if you're busy, you gonna go. Like that. That's exactly what it sounds like.
First thing I'm gonna ask, can you even afford it? Broke ass.
Yeah, because them tickets ain't cheap. Them tickets like $300 per person. $300 per person. And then that's not including taxes and fees and parking and food.
Yeah.
And merch. Because I always want a souvenir.
Toxic. Do you know what I realized though? The reason he kept trying to get you on his team is because basically he ain't got shit, but basically he's trying to get shit off of someone else. Basically clout chasing, which is the thing he's trying to accuse you of.
100%, 100 million, septillion, decamillion%, dude. This dude, bro. Well, let me skip this cussing. It's Hogwarts Legacy. I haven't seen this shit. I beat this on Xbox. I'm on PC now playing this shit. But yeah, I 100,000% agree because he when in the space that he had the other day that he deleted, he was like, "Well, I don't ask the hard questions because that's what I have you for." What do you mean? What do you mean, nigga? I'm not part of your team, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? Are you using me?
Yeah, most likely. That's why he said that. Just like how once in a thing between me, him, and Silky, he basically admitted that he views people on this app as transactional friends. He only considers you a friend if you boost the shit.
Oh hell no.
That's insane.
So he a leech then. Fuck out of here, bro.
That's awful. That's what I said, man. Like that's what peeved me because it's like, what do you mean? That's what I have you for? Like, nigga, I'm not. No, I'm not doing that. And then he was like, well, what are the questions I should ask then? But you said that you asked these hard questions, so why are you asking us for the hard questions? And he kept saying, well, I'm tied down. My job don't let me ask the hard questions. Saying shit like, well, I can't make a disparaging comment about a race or ethnicity. My job gonna fire me. Niggas saying that there's a genocide in Palestine and that Zionists are a problem will not get you fired. Saying that there's racism in America and across the world will not get you fired. Saying that there is xenophobia, prejudice, and racism within the video game industry will not get you fired. So I'm just wondering, like, what is this? And then he started to divulge, and he's like, well, I'm scared that, if I say something, it might really get me fired. Somebody might report me or something, and then, my mom, she gonna have to suffer because my mom counted on me. Like that makes zero sense.
No one tunes in anyway. So who is gonna report you for having these views if basically no one tunes in?
This dude, bro.
You're not important, dude. God damn.
But we can play games with these same themes though, right? Like, oh yeah, I love Mafia 3. Well, Mafia 3 talk all about racism. That's its entire like the social commentary of Mafia 3 is racism. Like, because it takes place in the 60s, the mid to late 60s. Like it's about racism, dog. You witness it. The people in the streets literally call you the N-word. They call the police on you. There's the whole KKK. Like these video games have social commentary about race and constructs and sociology. So why is that something that you shy away from? Like if you're a gamer, right, and you want to represent people, you need to speak on various issues. Because gamers don't come in one shade. Gamers are everything: white, black, Hispanic, non-white Hispanic, indigenous, Asian. Like they come in many shades, many colors, many ethnicities, and diversities. Like what are we doing? Like, is this just some game to you? Like, do you not really care about it? Like, just like I said about the black representation, you still acknowledge that, Hangar 1323, whatever that fucking studio's called, they make Mafia 3 and they choose not to make a follow-up sequel to it. And you can insinuate that it's because they would have to make the character and the main character black again. And within today's time about this whole anti-woke shit, they're afraid that the game would suffer. But then you still went out and brought Mafia Old Country and supported those behaviors. You're telling them that, oh, this is what people want. Same shit with what we've seen in Assassin's Creed Shadows. We haven't heard this nigga say or defend Yasuke being in Assassin's Creed Shadows. Not once. Why? I know I did, because I'm a black man. I'm going to defend Yasuke being in Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm also going to reach out and say that you niggas weren't playing these samurai games or these feudal Japan games or imperial Japan games because there's always been black people in these games. Yasuke has always been in these games. He's been in Neo. He's been in Samurai Warriors. What are we doing? And what are we talking about historical accuracies? Assassin's Creed never been historically accurate. These samurai games never been. Genji was based on historical accuracy and history. Nigga, since when were niggas samurais and ninjas fighting giant crabs? Nigga, the biggest crab you can find on a beach or in an area like a peninsula or an island is a coconut crab, and they're maybe as big as a pillow. Nigga, Genji had giant crabs. I'm talking about like the fucking crab from Monster Hunter big. Well, he's a lobster or like a hermit crab, but you know, same difference. They're still crustaceans. Come on, dude. But he didn't speak up on that shit. But like these are people that you know want to have a voice and they want to be seen as like some like magical just upbringing. Just a magical, morally, ethically sound person that's here to fight a cause. Just like how he asked us in the space the other day. Well, how do we fix it? What's the problem, Toxic? I think it's the industry. And I'm like, yeah, it's the industry, but who funds the industry? The gamers. If gamers continue to peddle in bad practices, you're going to get bad products. Gamers got in a bunch of live service games. Gamers are starting to get sick of it. Companies, what did they do? They stopped and or they're shrinking their amount of live service games like Xbox and PlayStation. And you have games that are live service going back to their original multiplayer roots where they had a single player campaign with a multiplayer and they're focusing on both serving a product that's worthy like Battlefield 6 because now we're hearing outstanding reviews and raving reviews of Battlefield 6 and it's just the beta. We haven't even played the campaign yet. So that's amazing to hear. That warms my heart because it feels like we're going back to the Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1 era, like the early 2010s era of Battlefield.
Last great campaign I played on Battlefield was in Battlefield 4. Like,
yes.
At least to me.
And what I find funny is that you have all of these games that release and gamers complain. Like gamers complain about Final Fantasy 16 and they want Final Fantasy to go back to its roots and all that. And my whole point to that is if you want Final Fantasy to go back to its roots, support the literal games that are turn-based from Square Enix. Because that's going to tell Square Enix, maybe people don't fuck with action RPGs anymore. Let's do turn-based. Like we've seen that. We've seen the evolution with Falcom games. People have some gripes with the combat. What if Falcom do evolve it? And they constantly evolve the combat. And they've been doing that for about 20 years now. Ever since they started releasing games, since they restarted this whole Trail series with the Legend of Heroes, but the original Legend of Hero remakes in the early 2000s on PSP, they've continued to evolve and evolve and evolve. These companies do this. And it's because of the gamers. If the gamers are vocal, you'll get what you want. I've always said that. It's not a hard concept, but if you're not vocal, you're not going to get what you want. And you got to get people on board. He thinks that that's impossible. It's not impossible. I've seen it with games like Mega Man Battle Network. Not a day in my life would I thought Mega Man Battle Network would be on modern platforms. I thought I would still have to boot up my Wii U in big 2023 and still play the game, or I would have to take the ROM and just play it on an emulator. But no, there's a way. People were vocal. The fans were vocal. I was vocal. What happened? We got our game. We got it. We got it. If people are vocal about Star Force and Mega Man Legends, without a doubt, you'll get it. People were vocal about Onimusha. Look what happened. You got Onimusha 2 remastered, and you got a brand new game. Like it's there. You just got to be vocal. But again, for some reason, he thinks it's impossible, and he thinks that Hollywood is controlling the industry and this, that, and the third. And I don't know, man. That nigga is lost. That's all I can say. That nigga is lost. And this is what happens when you have people speak on the industry they have no idea about. And we've seen it. We've seen it with people like DJ. We've seen it with the Xbox spaces. We've seen it with the PlayStation spaces where now after all of a sudden some neuron, fired in their brain, just like that, just fired off and made them politically and morally and ethically aware of the video game industry and how it's cannibalizing itself. Now you guys get it after a decade. Because I've been saying this stuff for the longest. Niggas were tearing me up and down. Todd said, you're wrong. There's a place for live service games. There's a place for multiplayer games. There's a place for loot boxes. Nobody wants to play the single player games. Nobody wants to play the Japanese games. Now look, now y'all niggas want all of that back. That's not how it works. You want it back after years it died. Now you want it back. Now you want to be, you know, awakened. You want to be woke now, quote unquote. Like, come on, that's not how it works. That's not how it works because we're long gone. Like seeing PlayStation fans say that they want Ape Escape back. You should have been there in the 2000s. Ape Escape's dead. It's dead. Last Ape Escape game. Yeah, Parappa the Rapper. Dude's dead. And Parappa the Rapper had a lot of potential. It would have been great. It's a Sony IP. Get Sony Music. Get these artists. Feature them in the game with a unique, you know, modern art style that still adapts to the original. It'd be a fun rhythm game. Look at, like, for instance, right? If we were to go on Sony record label artists, right? Because I don't know the artists that are on this record label, like active, like featured artists. Look, you have Britney Spears. Imagine Britney Spears. You know, they own her catalog pretty much. They're under her. Put her in there. All these shit. We got Parappa the Rapper singing Britney Spears songs from the 90s and 2000s. They have Giveon. They have Doe. They have Morgan Wade. They have SZA. They have Addison Rae. Yo, imagine Parappa, you know, singing alongside SZA or rapping alongside SZA. Like, dog, I would die for that. Sly and the Family Stone. Could you imagine Parappa just on the stage or having Unjammer Lammy with Sly and the Family Stone? Like, dog, they got Future. Could you imagine Parappa like doing like some just mumble rap song with Future like that? They have so much creativity there, but people didn't support it back then. And if you want it now, good luck. It's not gonna happen. The creativity's dead. And I've always said that creativity across the board is dead when it comes to video games. And I somewhat regret becoming an educator. I should have got into like video game design or some shit because I have a plenty of ideas, man. Like I look at the industry and I look at, like, let's say horror games, for example, right? But we have like Resident Evil and all of these other games. We have Silent Hill coming back, and we have really those are the only two. We have like some indie games that are somewhat scary, but like they all have like the same themes. Like there's there's not like a unique theme to them, right? Like back in the day, we had Fatal Frame, which took a spin on like Japan directly and, you know, horror themes. Even with games like Siren, which was made by the creator of Silent Hill, who worked for Sony, which is crazy, and he did Gravity Rush. You had games like Kuon, Michigan Report from Hell, game made by Capcom, published. You had Clock Tower, and you had Haunting Grounds. Like you had all these unique games, and you know we don't really see those unique horror games on the console front. And I've said I think like last week or the week before, I really do think, and I feel like later down the road, there's like some anonymous rogue developer in here that's going to take this idea. But if it happens, it happens. I'm gonna be there for it regardless. Imagine a horror game, right? Where
Hey,
you imagine a psycho.
You can sue
Yeah. No, I wouldn't even sue them. I would, you know, I would let them rock. I would let them rock. Imagine a horror game where it's a psychological horror, and I don't know. It may be controversial, but the premise is perfect for a fucking horror game. Imagine a horror game where it's a psychological horror game, and you're escaping the FLDLs. And if you don't know what those are the Warren Jeff people. Warren Jeff was a cult leader who ran a segment of the Latter-day Saints. He ran the Fundamentalist Church of the Jesus Christ of Saturday Saints, and it was a polygamous cult. And he would marry like umpteen many women. He would abuse these women, and he was just a creep. He was a pedophile creep, just a monster, like a literal monster. He would psychologically manipulate, assault these women, beat them, put them in just a catatonic state where they have to follow his order. Now imagine you base a game off that where you're like a woman who was kidnapped and you're trying to find your way out of this compound away from this cult leader. And there's like Southern Gothic themes, and you just get that eerie vibe of you're on this religious cult camp, compound, and this motherfucker wants to pretty much annihilate you. Like that dog, I swear that would be so fucking perfect. And the closest we got to that was an indie game on Steam. And I was looking at it on TikTok and I forgot to add it. I forgot to add it on my wish list. And man, it really captures like the Southern Gothic, like cult, vibes. And I'm like, dude, if they made that shit like a AAA game, that would be sick. That would be really sick, man. Even with games like, even outside of like horror, I would love to see like a Persona game that takes place in America, that takes place in the West. Like I would love to see that. I would love to see Atlas. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, Atlas only wants to stick to Japan. That's not true. That is not true. Atlas are, and I would say Atlas are the kings of diversity. And a lot of people don't give them the respect because again, people only know Shin Megami Tensei and Persona. They don't know what they did outside of those IPs. Again, synonymously, those IPs are the same, right? If you look at Trauma Sensor is an IP that they made like in the 2000s for the Wii and DS. And these games have a diverse cast. These games take place in America and across the globe. And Trauma Team has multiple diverse characters. Like the main character is an EMS worker who just so happens to be Hispanic, and she looks Hispanic. Like they really gave her that representation, the skin color and all. The main characters of Trauma Center New Blood is a white dude and a black woman. A black woman, a surgeon. A black woman's a surgeon. Man, talk about that diversity. They gave a black queen that role. Surgeon. If that game, I tell y'all, and y'all know this, if this game was released in today's time, people would see. People would be on that timeline right now. I don't want to play no game with no black woman in it. I ain't doing that. I am not playing this game. She's black. Why does she have to be black? They would say that. But this is Atlas. Atlas did this almost a decade ago. This game came out 2007. I believe it was a launch title for the Wii. So they can do a Persona game in America, and I would really love to see them do that. I would love to see how they could capture America and capture a diverse cast. And I feel like the best place to do that is New York. Base the game in New York City. We're exploring New York City. We got a Dominican. We got a black dude. We got an Asian.
Italian.
Yeah, we got Italian. We got a white girl with Russian descent because there's a lot of Russians and Eastern Europeans in New York City. Like they got the perfect chance. They got the perfect chance, and I would die to see that. I would love to see how they did that. And they have the funniest chance to make a parody of Donald Trump and steal his heart. They got the perfect chance to do that. They got the perfect chance to send out that calling card. Flick the NS card. Whew, there it go.
Yeah,
you send out your calling card, and then you just see a nigga that look like Donald Trump catch a heart attack. Oh my god, that would be my Jesus. There's so many great ideas that this industry could have, man. And I feel like we'll get to that point because I feel like we're seeing a resurgence of original ideas, and you see a lot of indie developers come up, and they're starting to get traction and all that. Like a game that came out, it's not double A or anything. It's an indie game made by Toby Fox. I know some people might say Toby Fox is overrated, but I like his games. But Deltarune is a really unique game. Like that's a really unique and funny and just unique game. Like I love the soundtrack and everything too. It's nice. Like he really cooked with that game. These games are getting acknowledged. Even Colonizer 33 that gets acknowledged. These games are becoming diverse, and they're starting to become unique again, and I'm all for that. Hopefully, we do see more unique games, even on the AAA mainstream front, where they start to adapt to the uniqueness and stuff. Like we've seen like Resident Evil 9, like how that's supposed to be like a pseudo open world game, and they're trying to branch into an open world Resident Evil, and they want to try and expand and see what new stories they can do and new themes. And I'm all for that. That's dope. Let's see what they can do. Silent Hill, if they're harping on that Japanese theme now. It's like they're going back to the Siren route, or the Fatal Frame route. It's like they're taking direct inspiration from that, and then they're working with popular novelists and web comics, webtoon comic authors that are behind that game. Like it's there, and I feel like we're coming back to it. But you don't hear these conversations from a nigga like DJ. That's where you don't hear these conversations come from, because he just doesn't have that experience, and it's like he just doesn't care about the games themselves. Like I don't care if you put your games in a plastic container bin like that. To me, I think that's despicable, because why do you have physical games if you just keep them in a bin? You don't have like a shelf. You don't put these games out in the open for people to see, for you to admire.
I mean, come on, Toxic. 17 years streaming, a new ceiling. Do you expect better?
You know what? I don't expect better. I don't.
Hey, but you know what? But before I did, shout out to Strauss Zenit. I voted for him on the board of directors. Might have to get into that little virtual meeting for the shareholders and all that.
Yeah, shout out Strauss Zelnick. That's what he said. He said shout out Strauss Zelnick. That was insane to me. That's like saying shout out Benjamin Netanyahu. That's wild. I've never heard somebody ever shout out a Zionist, especially who's black. I found that insane. But I think I'm gonna end this space. It's been an hour. It's Sunday. I don't want to be here longer than that. Shout out everybody that
Yeah.
came. Sorry, this space had to be like drama ridden, man. It's these fuck niggas, man. They just, I can tolerate. They get under my skin, and I got to talk about it, because I got to inform the people that these are the people that roam around here, and these
I'm
people,
telling
man, they make my
I'm
skin
telling
crawl.
you'll save your sanity just by blocking a nigga, bro. Like just like don't like, if you see him pop up in the space, I'll go ahead and tell the host motherfucker, be like, look, hey, this man about to come up here, spew some bullshit. Nah, like don't let it happen, bro. And he about to shameless plug to a podcast or to a YouTube channel that nobody fucking watches. Like the man don't do no research, he don't play no games. Just call it how it is. Like, stop being nice.
Yeah, I think I answered that, because I'll let anybody talk. Like I'll give anybody the mic and just see what they want to put out there. I try and make it like an open forum and shit. It's an open
I mean, yeah,
platform.
that's fine for like newer
Yeah,
people, but
yeah,
it's like people when you've seen a couple years that be on that bullshit, no,
yeah.
shut that shit down.
They gotta get out of here. Yeah, this shit gotta go. That's no, that one peeved me. Like, nah, dude, you're crazy. You're
Bro,
crazy, man.
I was just looking up an old school player video game store that's up the street from me. And I didn't realize this first Squaresoft game I ever played was called Einhander. It was like a damn shooting. It was like a shooting.
Oh yeah,
Fucking,
yeah, yeah. It was a shoot 'em up. It was a vertical shoot 'em up.
yeah,
No,
it was like a vertical
horizontal.
shooter
I
and
think it
everything.
was a
Because I remember
horizontal shoot
it
'em
was
up.
on the demo disc that also had Tekken 3 on it and everything. And I played the original game. They want $180 for that shit. Hell.
Einhander, right? Let's see.
PS1?
Let's see. Um, because I can go on price charting right now. Einhander price charting. How much did you say it was
$180.
for complete in box?
Yep, complete in box.
Yeah, that sounds about right, because price charting has it at 192.
Okay.
For the disc alone, it's 114. But you want to know what's crazy?
What's that?
Before the pandemic, right? It seems like this game always been like pricey because it seems to be like a limited game that released back then. Before the pandemic, let's see. Before the pandemic in 2019, the lowest it was let's see, $88 complete in box.
Damn.
It was in 2013, it was $47. The midway point 2016, it was, let's see, $78. So it's always been a pricey game, but I'm looking at the chart and it just skyrocketed during the pandemic. There was at one point in April 2021, it was $233. I would never, like, unless you're a collector and you got you got money to burn, do it.
Yeah.
But if you just want to like actually sit down and play the game and you want to save that $200, man, just go online, type in Einhander ROM ISO, and you're good to go. I fully recommend anybody go out here and buy these expensive games, man. Like it's ridiculous. These prices are ridiculous, and I can't get behind it, man. Like I went to the video game store at my city earlier this year, back in like February, and like seeing those prices were insane. I had it on my Instagram. Like they were asking, I think like $200 for Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, and I'm like, yo, thank God that Path of Radiance is coming to Nintendo Switch Online. That way, people don't have to, again, people can't buy the game, but they can subscribe to NSO and play that game without having to shell out $200 for that game to play it at like 480p on a GameCube, and you got to pull out AV cables and HDMI splitters. Like, man, nobody wants to fucking do all that shit. That's why I didn't get the shit with DJ talk about, well, I'm helping gamers because I support retro video game stores. That's not helping gamers. You're helping niggas' pockets. You're helping those business owners' pockets. You're not helping gamers. Helping gamers with pull them niggas to the side and be like, dog, if you ain't a collector, just download the ROM. The FBI, again, FBI ain't gonna come to your house knocking on your door, open up, FBI. Get on the ground, Jake Gerald. You pirated Einhander. They're not doing that.
God damn.
They're not
$225 for Pokemon Emerald?
That's what I'm saying.
Jeez.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
And emulate that shit.
Pokemon
Emulate
Emerald.
that shit.
And look at this. Look. This is why I love price charting, right? Before the pandemic, right? Pokemon at its lowest, July 2019, it was $34. Pokemon Emerald was $34. If we go to 2013, it was $23. If we go to the midpoint in 2016, it was $26. I would never tell somebody to go out and buy these Pokemon games or retro games in general. Just emulate. Emulators have gone so far that they're better than the original console experience. You have access to HD upscalers. You can throw on CRT filters. It's beautiful. It's the best way to relive these games without having to pay exuberant amounts of money for these titles. Like I can't stress it.
Yo, Toxic. Do you know what's really funny? Hearing this shit and searching up. There's motherfuckers on eBay trying to sell just the box for Emerald for £100. $120 for the box, Metro.
Yo,
Yeah,
hello?
for the box.
Yeah, what up, business?
What's up, Toxic? What's up, y'all?
What up?
I was just gonna say that I remember because you brought up this price charting thing. Back in like 2019, I tried to get like Pokemon Gale of Darkness, and I think it was like $50 to $60 during that time, like complete in box, manual, everything. And I didn't buy it during that time because just ended up being other stuff that I ended up buying. And then when COVID hit and I tried getting it, it spiked up like triple or double that, and now it's like between 170 to 200 or even more. And I'm kind of like you, where I'm like, yeah, if I'm never gonna want to spend that much money on the game, I'd just rather just emulate it. That's why I'm glad that's also coming to NSO, because I can't justify, even with the money that burned, to spend that much on a game like that.
Right. Like that's what I'm saying, man. These games are just ridiculous, man. Like, you know, y'all know how much I love Dragon Quest. It's my favorite franchise. It's one of my top fives. Dragon Quest prices are insane. Dragon Quest 5 on the DS, just for the cartridge. The cartridge alone is $100. Complete in box is 140. I'm not I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, especially when you sell this same game on mobile phones right now as we speak. For the low, they sell DQ5 for $14.99. So I always have my phone on me. I don't always have a DS on me. But I'd rather spend $140 or would I rather spend 15? 140 or 15. Or I don't have to pay shit. I can just go on Google and download the ROM. Type in Dragon Quest V ROM and just download the ROM and run it on an emulator. Like
That was one of the ones I saw at my local thrift store. They had Dragon Quest 8, but the thrift store that I go to, that's actually where I had found Emerald pre-COVID for like $15, just a loose cartridge. But ever since COVID happened and they came by, they started doing like the thing where they price match eBay unsold listings. So they had Dragon Quest 8 complete in box there for like the actual eBay prices. I think they were at like 150 or 175 on it. And I was like, man, what the hell, dude? Thrift stores charging this much for a 3DS game?
it's off. It's off.
Yeah, that's why I got that, that new 3DS, and then I modded it to play those Dragon Quest games because I was not about to spend like more than $500 to play them.
But hey, man, you know, niggas say he helping gamers by helping video game stores. I don't know how that's helping gamers. I just gotta shake my head because I just gotta shake my head because these niggas, man, they will come here and they will act like they know what they're talking about, and in reality they don't. And then when you call them out on that shit, they start trying to talk about, oh, you coming at my pedigree, you coming at me as a man and what I do. Yeah, you coming at my character, nigga. Your character is fugazi. Who are you? Nigga, we haven't seen you talk about a video game yet. You still feel upset because Bari and Persona, as they should, told your ass off about Forspoken. Like I don't get it. And then he's like, well, I remember one time he was like, I play these Japanese games, and I'm like, so name some. And then he couldn't. And I'm like, okay. But now today is gatekeeping. I can't gatekeep something you don't play. That's impossible.
Why does he put hashtag hit me up and his at end of every tweet?
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. This nigga, he's out here in the space like the space the other night. He's telling it completely random. Like, I don't know who asked for it because I was like, yo, you ain't got to tell us. You ain't got to tell us. He's like, nah, I'm going to tell it. And it was about him supposedly, allegedly, some niggas had to touch his dick in the shower. I don't believe that. Because this is the same guy who said that he was in a jacuzzi full of women at the Dave and Buster's. I've never been to, and I've been to plenty of Dave and Buster's. I've never been to a Dave and Buster's that had a jacuzzi in it.
Yeah, there's no jacuzzi.
I don't even think that's like a thing.
I want to entertain that. Let me Google that. Does Dave? Because I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's see. Do Dave and Buster's have a jacuzzi? No.
Yeah, you look. It didn't.
No, Dave and Buster's does not have a jacuzzi. This is the same guy that also said that he beat a nigga in a Yu-Gi-Oh battle, and that the nigga gave his girl up as a consolation prize.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. That sounds like something straight out of like a 2000s like harem anime. You beat a
Yeah.
nigga, you beat a nigga in Go Fish and you were able to fuck his bitch. I don't believe that.
Yeah,
I,
absolutely not.
there is no way in hell you can convince me that this man beat somebody in a Yu-Gi-Oh battle and he magically was able to fuck this dude's girl as the prize. I don't believe that. Because no, for one, no man would make their girl the winning prize after a
In a
Yu-Gi-Oh
fucking
duel.
card
Yeah,
game,
in a
bro.
card
Like,
game.
bro,
That's insane. That's
like we
what
out here pink
clinically
slipping
insane.
girls throughout Yu-Gi-Oh. Hell,
And on top of that, the story you're telling, because it got clipped. The story got clipped. The story you're telling, you out here saying that, oh yeah, you know, there's this guy that was tickling me, he would tickle people, and he would be
yeah.
racist, and you know, there was one time we was in the shower, he tried to touch my meat. And I'm like, I don't believe that because it sounds like some Fleece Johnson would say. That's something the booty warrior nigga would say. Like I don't.
And why would you even tell that story? Like,
That's what I'm saying. I literally said you ain't got to tell us that. I don't want to hear it. He's like, nah, I'm gonna tell it. Like nigga, fucking telling us this.
nah,
Boy,
nigga,
this has nothing to do with gaming.
You want sympathy for a nigga almost tickling your booty hole? Nah, fuck out of here, bro.
And then he was like, Toxic, you incriminated yourself in that space. You said people who are Trump supporters should get bricks thrown at their head. You damn right, nigga. You should get a brick. You should get a nice 8-hole brick thrown at your head. That's not incrimination, nigga. I truly believe that. I think that's a problem with America right now because y'all let these niggas storm the Capitol, but y'all afraid to throw a brick at a nigga head, and you know these niggas are racist and want to ruin this country. Y'all are, man, y'all, please. Like I'm not with the shit. And then he was talking to me about the entertainment industry is demonic, and he started talking about Bohemian Grove and shit. And I'm like, yeah, man, you one of them like hysterical Christian niggas. You think everything is demonic and shit. Like everything got some demonic undertones. Nigga think Labubus are demonic, nigga.
Mama. That is the devil.
Yeah. That nigga probably think Labubus are demonic because they're based off of Pazuzu. But Pazuzu ain't an Abrahamic demon. This nigga comes from Mesopotamia, ancient Mesopotamia. Like nigga, your demons are your mental illness. That's what your demons are.
I'm surprised.
It's
Somebody
you
got
nigga coming up on here speaking on shit that you don't know about, speaking on things that you don't know about, speaking on people and putting words in people's mouth, talking about, oh yeah, we a team. We are not a team. We ain't doing that. And then this nigga would compare me to, and I would always laugh it off because I'm just like, nigga, why? Why are you comparing me to him? But he would compare me to somebody named 1090 Jake or something like that. Some like white dude that'll be on like Vlad TV. And he like keeps like he be talking about street niggas, just like random shit. I'm like, nigga, don't compare
Yeah,
me to that.
he's like a rap culture like dude.
Yeah, I'm like, nigga, don't compare me to him. And he's like, nah, man, you be exposing people. I don't expose people. I'm not saying, oh, this nigga's exposed. No, I'm telling the truth because these niggas have their profiles. It's not exposing if you tell people that this nigga don't game. Just like how I did with this nigga. This nigga does not game. You've been gaming for this long. Where is the work at? I don't care about you streaming for an hour on a video, nigga. When do you play games off that camera? Because you don't. I shouldn't have to go on a nigga's PlayStation account and you got a bunch of zeros and low percentages. And nigga, you've been gaming since the PS3 came out. Your gamer tag is that old. Your PlayStation Network ID is that old. My PlayStation ID dates back to 2014. There is no reason. There's no reason how you should be a gamer and you've been gaming for this long and you that low. And he's like, well, you a completionist. I'm not a completionist. I platinum games I like. And the games I platinum are typically easy. I don't platinum these hard games. What are you talking about? I shut my ass up. I pick up the sticks. I go clickety clack. I play the game. And once I finish the game, I'll talk about it. I post some screenshots. If niggas got me added on Steam, I upload screenshots of a bunch of games. I think I got like 600 screenshots uploaded. Niggas ever want to be nosy and look? Achievements are there. Niggas, all you gotta do is add me. It's there. These folks, man, I tell y'all, these folks want to be seen, they want to be heard, and they have this weird psychosis going on where they think that in their world, in their mind, in their perception of this community, they're like the shit. They're up there. When in reality, they're not. And I had to deal with this exact same thing. And I'm a poke fun at Teasy with one of Teasy's niggas. That what's that nigga name? Y3. Some Y3 nigga. That nigga, he was infatuated. Like I really do think I heard that nigga feelings, man. He goes, I'm not a failed content creator. I'm like, nigga, yes you are. You're sitting here talking about that you a content creator, this, that, and the third, but nigga, where your numbers at? You talk about you successful, nigga, where? You're a Twitch affiliate. It's not hard to become a Twitch affiliate. That's the easiest thing in the world. The requirements are not hard. That don't mean shit. How long have you been a Twitch affiliate? Why aren't you a partner yet after 6 years? Why is it that you called yourself an insider because you got accepted to a PlayStation 5 operating system beta, which you can publicly sign up for? You're not in the industry because you got accepted for Elden Ring Night Reigns closed beta. You're not in the industry. That's like me saying I'm in the industry because I was able to play the Skate 4 alpha play tests for the past 3 years. That doesn't mean you're in the industry. That means
So you're telling me my Pokemon Go beta test didn't count?
yeah, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. Because if it did count, then we're all in the industry. We're all because we all played betas and shit. We're playing Battlefield 6 beta right now. Y'all are playing it.
Yeah, I guess
Y'all,
I'm an insider.
y'all are insiders, man. Y'all are insiders.
I'm
Y'all are
playing Battlefield
insiders,
6
man.
right now. Like, I guess I'm
Y'all,
a dev.
y'all are
So,
insiders.
Wait a minute. I bought 3 DualSense Edges, and I'm not part of. I'm not one of the Sony insiders.
Well, I mean, you played the beta of Battlefield 6, so you're an insider.
Oh, okay, cool,
Yeah,
cool, cool,
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
you're
yeah,
an
Hey,
insider.
hey, hold on. I heard my
yeah,
name was called before I had my phone call. What was that?
Yeah, so I'm gonna poke fun at TZ. I'm gonna mention his nigga.
yeah.
That's that nigga named
Oh,
Y3.
I'm glad you
oh,
did
that's
this
your nigga.
space.
No, that ain't my nigga. That nigga was
I'm
infatuated. He was like, man, you're light skinned. I'm like, yeah, you want it, huh? Yeah,
I'm,
this
I'm glad.
Oh
this
my
shit triggered
god.
that shit triggered that nigga.
Hey, what's up, Metro? I'm glad you did this
What's
space
up,
because
Brian?
I'm. What's up, Tizzy? I'm glad you did this space so we can start expose these fake ponies like Sumo and Stone.
Oh
oh,
shit.
Oh my god. Here we go.
Absolutely.
why you starting shit, bro?
You know what I mean? Because we know Sumo and
Stone,
Stone.
Stone finna come up here and cook your goddamn ass. That was
All
his
we
nigga. I
know
was
is
He
there
should.
for.
they spend more hours on Twitter than they do
Why you
playing
lying?
extra games
Oh
and shit.
shit.
You
Oh
lying?
shit.
Especially Sumo
Oh
messing with these
shit.
poor bots after they just trying to play video
Bruh, you
games.
done, bruh,
Someone been
you done,
coming at the
you done,
ponies, man. You've been missing out.
hey Brian, you done picked the 2 wrong motherfuckers to come after, bruh. You are
Yeah.
insane.
I
Good
just
luck.
woke up.
Sumo a convert now. He's just a gamer now. Yeah, that man, he
Oh
been he
wow.
been ripping he been ripping the ponies apart, man. I don't think he been paying attention to the
As he should,
feed,
as he
man. That
Yeah,
should,
a lot
nigga,
of them, hey, they be getting ripped
that's
apart.
been going crazy.
It's a civil
as
war
he
out there.
should. Sumo finally started to embrace Sony's third person party strategy. Sony's for the streets now.
Oh,
I respect that, Sumo. Sony's for the
for
streets.
the streets,
Nah,
for,
everybody
for the
starting to wake
streets.
up.
Yeah, Sony for the streets, man.
Yeah, man. I mean,
All right,
it is
I
what it is.
derailed enough. You can go back talking about DJ.
Don't go yet now. Don't go yet now. Don't go
Don't
now.
leave now after
Why
Don't
whooping
leave
up?
now. Don't leave now.
after you done called out
No.
Sumo and Stone, nigga. Keep your ass
Yeah,
up here, nigga.
Damn,
they
man.
both
Oh
requested
shit!
at the same
Yep.
time.
I was talking about different Stone, not this one. What are you talking
Nah,
about,
Man, you
man?
ain't
nigga.
You
talking
There
talking
about
ain't
about
no
Stone.
Boulder?
different stone. I'm the only stone on this
There's
app,
only one Stone in this
unfortunately.
have
month. Yeah.
you have not
We
met
go.
the other Stone that just joined the community?
Are you talking about my other personality?
No, we have another Stone and we have another Sumo who
Who
joined the
is
community.
we?
The community.
You speaking
What
French?
community? This ain't no fucking community
Yeah,
for
it
some
is.
motherfucker.
This ain't
We
And
have
English.
what
two new
third
members of the
person
community
party
that was in my
strategy is
space
you
this
talking about,
morning.
nigga?
He doesn't know what his ass is talking
Yeah,
about. He's
third
just
party.
talking to talk,
That ain't
Well,
even a
Sumo,
smart,
you
thing.
don't.
falling
You
out of his
mad at me over it?
asshole.
Sumo, you don't come into my space, so I had to talk shit
Oh, that's
somehow.
what he's crying about. We don't go to spaces because I'm not awake at
Absolutely.
3 a.m.
Sumo always though. What are you talking about? I do his space. He was Sumo throw up a tweet.
I'm not worried about when Sumo's awake. I'm talking about me. I'm not coming into a
Oh
space
Man,
at 3
man.
man,
a.m. I'm
around that time, that nigga Sumo was probably
catching
on the
some Z's.
patio smoking.
That's big
I mean,
facts right
him,
there.
I'm waking up
You
and
talking
getting
about?
ready for work.
Yeah.
Shit.
Talk about you don't come to my space.
Yeah, y'all don't come
Yeah.
to my space, but y'all go to that pony barn and shit.
Who?
I
Hell
go to that
no.
pony
When
barn
did I go
to
to a pony
counter
No,
bar
some
not
of this
you,
crazy
barn?
I'm
coke.
taking it to.
The
Oh, what you
fuck?
say, Sumo?
You need to
Oh,
talk to them PlayStation niggas. Get help pull them out of this cope.
Go
oh
on a
Yeah.
man, you
fucking
know that's
pony
never gonna
barn.
They
happen.
sounded like
Oh,
2024 Xbox niggas.
wow.
As they should.
2024.
Wow.
Explain
Like,
to me
It's
why
just
would go
4 games.
anywhere referred to as a barn, a stable,
Because you just service games.
fucking
Stone,
anything.
Stone. They
Hey,
look.
people
They
jump
going
ship,
through a
man.
lot right now. They thought Sony was
Hold
loyal,
on.
but Sony
Hold
worked on
on,
street.
Brian. We
You know.
we down to the major art, man. It's easy to jump ship when Xbox started sinking.
Oh
That
man.
What
nigga,
happened?
that's it. You jump ship when
Listen,
Xbox started sinking. He went on the
there's only
lifeboat.
two things
Nah,
that
I ain't jump
TZ
ship
is
to
good
nothing.
at. One of them is gluing on his beard. The other one is jumping ship.
Oh
Oh
shit.
Oh
shit.
Oh
man.
shit.
Not
There
like
it
that.
is. There it is, man. You know what I'm saying? The big jokes never leave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I embrace them.
He
I
jumped
embrace
ship
them.
with Xbox too. Y'all remember what up, Green Gang?
Oh yeah, I used to remember. Hey, good morning, Xbox fam.
Nah,
Absolutely.
nah, nah.
Xbox
I'm tired of this
fans,
Absolutely.
Brian nigga.
Good
Xbox
morning,
fans
Xbox
only.
Don't
fam.
try to hey listen, don't try to
We
put
let
this
this
don't try
Brian
to
nigga
put
get
this shit
away
on
with
me.
too
That shit
much.
was a
Look
long
at this
time
nigga
ago. That shit
profile pic.
old. That shit old as
Man,
hell.
Xbox,
better to
Y'all
never
bring
man.
forget.
y'all niggas bringing up old shit. That shit been
The
dead.
Xbox fam.
You're talking about
Yeah,
Yeah.
Xbox
Teasy was
fans?
riding with it,
Every
man.
motherfucking
Teasy was
morning.
still Team Six and everything. He had the beret. He had the little Xbox beret with the logo on it.
He was a
Absolutely.
lieutenant.
Nah,
Yeah.
nigga. Nah, nigga. I was
He,
smart
Look,
enough to leave out of that shit.
we all had our
he was like an
arcs and
African
stuff.
warlord when shit started sinking. This nigga, he started
You hear
passing on to
Metro?
his
He
boy
said, "Hold on,
corruption.
we all had our arcs. Don't bring it up. Just
Y'all
be
letting a
quiet."
BBL get under the hood
Nah,
talk
nigga.
shit.
I was smart enough to leave that shit, man. The rest of them niggas stay where the fuck
Same.
they were.
Did you say BBL? What?
Look at Brian motherfucking profile pic. We let this fuck nigga get away with too
I
much.
try
Look at
not to
this
look.
nigga shit.
I
Nigga
don't
named
look at
nigga
Brian's
named Hugh
profile
Jazz.
picture.
Got a
Hey,
goddamn Jabba the Hutt. This
hey,
nigga
y'all
trying to
leave
tell
Jabba.
me I'm on Twitter too much.
This came
Are
from
you
one
gonna
of the
pull
best
out the
community
story or
members we got.
Niggas want
Sumo,
to talk
I'm
about
almost
me bringing up
finished.
old shit.
Sumo, one of the best
Good looking out,
hardest,
son.
It's
one of the
dope.
best and the hardest gamers gave me this profile pic, man. Fred,
No, I got
one of the
something for
real,
Oh
y'all.
God, that makes perfect sense.
Not surprised.
That
one of
make
the realest gamers in the
that
community,
makes
man.
perfect
Not
sense.
surprised.
Who?
Fred,
Who?
Fred.
Yeah, Fred.
Oh
Brian, why you
yeah.
be beefing with like weirdos?
I be beefing with. Oh, you talking about it next, man?
Nigga, I saw you in a space. I popped in
Nah,
just to see. Hey, what's this about?
Don't
This
follow
different.
Brian to
What's
spaces.
Yeah.
going on here?
Them
As
niggas are
soon as I
crazy
pop
over
in, this
there.
nigga saying you pussy. Fuck you, bitch. I'm like, Brian, goddamn.
Yeah. Them niggas are crazy over there. I walked into one and Brian was in there like cussing somebody out. And they're trying to
He's
make
never like hello. He's
they're,
like,
they're
fuck
trying to
you.
make accusations on Brian. They're like Brian be swatting niggas and shit. I'm like, oh shit, this is not the
what?
Brian I know.
Do you remember
What?
Toxic when you sent me a space
That
and you were
ain't
like,
that ain't
Brian's
Brian.
in
That's Hugh
here,
Jazz.
and you sent me the link? Do you remember that?
Oh
Jabba
yeah,
ass
yeah,
fuck
that
nigga.
was
And
when
I went
Brian
in
was in
there
them
and
little
I was
Korean
pissed.
spaces.
Oh man, yeah.
I said,
Somebody
Brian,
gave me that
what
shit.
the
Brian, a
fuck?
man of the people. This nigga in the Everest space.
Toxic was like, Stone, come on. I went in there. I said, you know what? I'm about to fucking block both of y'all.
Hey man, I admit the Korean spaces was not a good one.
It's crazy. Brian go hard. This female pop up try to interject. He's like, shut up, bitch. I said,
What?
God.
damn.
He
What?
had whole bass in his voice. I said, what is it? Who is this?
Whoever it
Oh,
God
was, he
oh,
didn't
damn,
oh.
like
Brian.
her.
God
No, I
damn.
was in the drama space, man. We was just you know how it goes.
She
You
said,
know
well,
how
but
the drama
Brian,
spaces
you
go,
say,
man.
shut up, bitch.
You know, Hey man, she called me a bunch of shit too.
Then this old hillbilly motherfucker pop up said, "Play Mortal Kombat. What's your gamer tag?"
Oh
And
Oh, you
Brian's
God.
like,
know,
"You pussy
yesterday.
motherfucker."
Yeah,
Toxic, you were talking about that
yeah,
game
man. Yesterday
earlier,
was
that
rough, man.
making a game about like the Jess.
You did lightweight
Oh
get
yeah,
respect from me,
yeah.
B.
Then
Like you was like,
have
"Fuck
you
all
played
them hoes."
Indica?
No, I haven't played Indica.
You
You know
gotta
these
play.
niggas.
You gotta
Stone,
play
you know,
Indica.
ain't
I know.
nobody
I'm
but us
sorry.
play that
I
motherfucking game.
know.
Indica. It's called Indica, right? Like the strain.
But with a
I
K.
thought that's what got my attention. Nah, it's
Like
with a
the K,
K.
That's what
with the
got us
K.
attention.
It's yeah.
Real talk. I said, Indica, what we doing over here?
I mean,
Oh,
Goddamn
nigga,
okay.
nigga,
meathead.
this ain't no classroom, nigga. Nigga talking about, man, you a teacher. Nigga, this ain't no classroom. The fuck?
But
Nigga,
it's
that's a John
but
PG.
Toxic. It's about like it's a play on like religion. Like it's about a
That
nun
nigga said
and
that's
like
what
It's
her
got my
dope.
battles.
attention.
So you got to check it out. It's really good.
It's dope,
You
toxic
got to
for real.
read, so I know you can play
Hey, I'm looking
Damn.
at it right now.
it. I know
It's on
Toxic
some
can't
other
read,
shit.
so
Oh,
But you know, like,
oh.
imagine it though. Imagine a horror game, like a psychological thriller, and you got to escape like some Warren Jeffs type shit.
I
Man,
told you I'll write it. We just need to find a game dev, a real one, not just because somebody put game dev in their name. We got to find a real one.
that's true. That's true. We could get games here. I'm just saying.
I'm about to block you for real.
I say Game Zero
Well,
got more clout than
Yeah,
DJ.
yeah. I mean, that's true. That's true. DJ, not DJ. GameStar got more credibility than DJ. I don't
That's
like both of
nasty
them niggas.
work.
I'm about
That
to.
that
That's
is
nasty work,
insane.
toxic. What you? Somebody
I
need to get
would,
Game Zero a goddamn can of air. That's what
yeah.
they need to do, and
I,
some Clorox wipes.
Nigga said a can of air.
I'll
Y'all
give
gonna
games,
keep
yeah, games
talking.
got more
I'm gonna get
credibility.
blamed for all this. Quit talking shit before they blame me.
Did you see that nigga keyboard? He got a whole biological ecosystem on that bitch.
Oh
Yeah, that
no.
nigga got louse. Got louse in the keyboard.
TZ, he,
You
he
said
had
loud.
remnants of
I'm
about
sick of
6
you.
different beards of yours, nigga.
Oh, shit.
oh man, not like that.
There was kinky fucking fuck nigga fur in that bitch. There was
I didn't
brown
even know
brunette
fake
white
beards could
woman
get dandruff.
beard in
That's so
that bitch. I
crazy.
said, what?
Hey, fuck y'all.
Got lint.
Nigga got beard
Got
psoriasis.
lint liquor.
I didn't
The
know
fuck I
beards could
come
have
up here
eggs in
for, man?
those. That's so
Come up here to
Nigga got
crazy.
chop it up with y'all
psoriasis of the
niggas here right here
beard.
catching
Damn.
strays and shit.
Send him one of your beard adhesive glue brushes so he can sweep that keyboard
Oh,
clean, nigga.
Oh, this shit real.
Bro, bro, I ain't even.
I can't play, bro. I'm fucking crying.
Danger for the beard is real. I thought a lot of niggas was joking. Shit real. I don't know. I can't grow facial hair, man.
Bro,
I
Neither
tried.
can
I can't do it.
TZ.
bro, I ain't even got no fucking comeback for that shit, nigga.
TZ can't grow facial
You
hair
niggas
Mm.
either.
seen
That ain't
him.
real.
TZ got fuck niggas. Don't worry, he got you. Just go to that site. You can subscribe to some fuck nigga vitamins and will help you
Fuck
grow.
nigga vitamins.
Nigga, what?
He gave me some for my head, but they ain't work.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. Y'all got to see Teasy shaving, man. He look like Eddie Griffin. I ain't
Oh
lying to
my
Let me
y'all.
get this
god.
Tic Tac real
What?
talk.
Bro,
No.
try again. Try again.
Nah,
Toxic.
nah, nah, nah. I am not
Eddie
lying.
Griffin.
Y'all, there was a photo of Teasy. I don't know if he took it down, but this nigga was shaved, like clean shaven. He looked like a light skinned Eddie Griffin.
I hope he took
Bro,
that down.
cut that shit out.
I'm
Cut
sick,
it
man.
out.
You, you know, you know I'm right. You know I'm right. I ain't lying.
Nigga, you are dead
That's
I
wrong.
ain't
Cut
crazy.
lying.
that shit
You
the fuck
able to
out,
see
bro.
I
Teasy
ain't, I
Nigga,
ain't
growth.
not
something wrong
lying.
with your eyes, Playboy.
I
And you
ain't,
wear glasses.
You can
That's
see that
terrible.
nigga neck.
you might be right.
I feel like that would be more
But I know
confusing
I
than
ain't lying.
anything if you saw
Teasy, you
TZ's
got a
neck.
neck, nigga? I ain't know. I thought your face was just on that that black chinchilla fur that you got taped.
Hey, y'all niggas leave me the fuck alone,
Sumo,
man.
do you think it'd be a jump scare if you saw TZ's neck? You'd be like, oh my god.
I just
Damn, nigga,
wondered how
like
long that
that.
motherfucker
You
is. That's
saw.
probably why he got that beard as big as it is. His neck probably is fucking 2 feet long
Yeah.
in that bitch. One of them niggas with them
A
rings around
whole
that shit.
giraffe. That's crazy.
hmm
Oh, but
Y'all niggas
Toxic,
done?
play Indica for real.
Fuck nigga Reed
Yeah. I got
Richards.
it on my list.
Nigga neck just.
I just added it.
It's good. And it's not long either.
It's not on PlayStation Extra, is it?
I don't know.
What,
I think
indica?
it might
Yeah.
be. I think it might be,
Nah,
yeah.
nah.
No, it's
They
not.
don't put no good shit like that up on there.
No, hold on.
I
I'll
thought
check.
it
I'll
was
check.
though for a little
They
bit.
put shit you already played or bought up on that motherfucker. I be going through
That's
that
funny.
Yeah.
catalog like, why do I subscribe to
The
this?
month after you
Indica.
bought
Is it
it. The month
is
after
it
you bought it.
IN? Oh, here it is. No, it's not. No, it's not on PS Plus. It's 24.99.
All right.
Damn.
Cool.
It's a good game though.
It is good. It's really good. And I only had Sumo to talk to about it, so I need somebody to play.
Man, I put it up on the timeline. I try to hit folk to it.
I did too, but people don't like
So
gameplay.
y'all not getting it, man. We can't be gaming the game. We got a game to serve
To serve who?
God.
What
What?
the fuck are you talking about, nigga?
Nigga, pass that.
What?
Whatever you
He
on,
said
pass
that.
that shit.
That's what
What?
see.
I ain't never heard
That,
this man say that, so I know he on some good.
that's what DJ was saying, man. I'm telling y'all, if y'all were in this
This is
space,
how I know he
Bro.
got kidnapped.
if y'all were in that space, I wish he didn't delete this shit, bro. I swear I wish he didn't delete that shit. 'Cause that shit was funny. But this nigga like felt so bothered by it, so he had to subtweet. And I don't like when niggas start subtweeting because we left off on a good note. Now this nigga want to subtweet. And
Like when
bro,
like when y'all fell out the first time, y'all should have stayed falling out, bro. 'Cause, like, nigga, that guy's something else, man.
I try to get the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, man, maybe I was a little too harsh. Maybe I was a
You
little
should
too
have
harsh.
stayed harsh, toxic. I'm sorry. The guy's a weirdo. You should have stayed hard. You should have stayed
Uh
I've
oh.
harsh.
been saying this shit.
Because when he first told me, man, I failed you as an OG. When he told me that shit last year, I'm like, nigga, what? And then now it's oh man, you not understanding. It's like nah, nigga, you're not gonna do that with me. You're not gonna start gaslighting me talking about oh man, we a team, nigga. We are not a team. I did not sign no agreement. I never said yes to that shit. What the hell are you talking about?
Damn, y'all are the Avengers. That's crazy.
Hell no. That shit
This nigga
perplexed
talking
me.
about we a team. What?
Yeah, he was like, I don't ask the hard questions because I got you to do that, nigga. What the fuck?
No.
No, nigga.
Nigga said he got you as a co-host,
I
bro.
wouldn't have
Nigga,
taken that
That
personally if
nigga
I
said
were
you
you.
his Robin to his Batman.
He called you
hell
Right.
no.
terrible. That's what he called you.
Oh,
That man called
nigga.
you us.
We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Hell no. It's how about man. No, that
He said,
that
I'm gonna
that
get
that
toxic on you.
that hurt me because no, I ain't gonna be serving no motherfucker on this app. I don't serve anybody but myself and the niggas that are
You
close
know
to
what,
me on
toxic?
here.
You remind me of me when I was younger.
Oh god. He kept saying that shit yesterday. I'm like, yo, stop comparing me to you. I'm not you. I was never you. You're on record, my age, saying that niggas need to just submit to microtransactions. Nigga, that's not something I would say. What are you talking about? Nigga, I don't ever hear you say that white and Jewish peddle capitalism is a problem in the entertainment industry. This nigga said, I'm a public servant. I can't say that. Nigga, most people who have a city job are considered public servants and or a government job. That does not stop them from saying shit like that. But this nigga went on to say, well, in my contract, it say I can't make disparaging comments about race and ethnicities. Nigga, are they saying that while you're on the job or when you're off the clock? Because nigga, you act like you work for the CIA or some shit.
I'm gonna just be quiet.
This nigga
Because
acting
if
like
I
he
say what I
Cube
want to
in War of
say,
the
I'm gonna be in
Worlds.
trouble.
Like this nigga
Oh
acting
my
like
This
Donald
nigga
Trump ain't the
DHS.
president. This nigga acting like Donald Trump ain't the president, and we haven't seen this nigga been hysterical for what month is it? August for the past 8 months. But nigga, you saying that there's a genocide in Palestine is too far, man. I knew this nigga was crazy when in that space he started trying to talk to me about. He was like, "Well, you a historian, you teach history, you know about it, you know about Bohemian Grove." I'm like, yeah, but Bohemian Grove is just some weird place where like elite white people go and do a little ceremony. It's not nothing nefarious. And he's like, no, it's demonic. But we got to talk about that. Like, nigga, it's not demonic, man. Miss me with that shit. And see, well, one thing about me, like I'm agnostic. I don't really like to dwell in like the like religious shit. And so when a nigga tells me, man, this shit demonic, it's demonic. This shit irks me because you want to know what's demonic? You trying to convince me that Christianity is the way when that shit is the reason why my black ass is in this country right now. My people didn't choose to come here. My niggas were kidnapped and then shown a book. It told you to practice this. Lost their linguistics, their language, their culture, their identity, and then they had to rebuild that shit. Tried to assimilate by using the good book, but it still ain't work. You nigga miss me with that shit. Talking about, man, God gonna save you. You need God, man, nigga, shut up. I've been 25 years living, going on 26 in December, and I'm still standing. I never really prayed a day in my life, nigga. Please. Miss me with that. Stop. Stop with this. Oh man, we gotta serve God. We can't just be gaming the game. We gotta game for God. Nigga, what? You sound like that nigga that opened the book in the Bible, that fucking Chicano dude, and he was on stage and he was like, Jesus Christ, I love Jesus. I do it for Jesus Christ. Like, man, that shit sounds insane to me, man. We got a game to serve people, man. Could you imagine Sumo? Like, take it for example. Could y'all imagine Sumo gaming for God?
Yes.
I can't imagine it.
Oh, you crazy.
I can't
I'm getting
imagine
a
that.
shirt printed up right now.
I can't.
You know what?
Man,
As somebody
we
that
seen it.
knows
We
about
seen it.
demons, I find this
Yeah.
offensive.
Oh, you say?
As somebody who knows about demons, I find this offensive to my people.
You know, man. Hey, this is the same community where niggas got a PhD in demonology all of a sudden,
You
and
know
then they
what?
ended up being a gay pastor, like in transgender porn on Twitter. But you know, I, I,
Oh my
I don't
god.
know.
I'm about to
I don't know.
block you for real.
I don't know, man.
I can't
These
do
folks.
this.
We got niggas whose bank's account is a goddamn Reebok box talking about financial analysis on
I'll
this
take that
This
corporation.
personal.
nigga said
Stop.
Reebok box.
I
These
feel
Yeah,
niggas got
personally
Reebok.
coins
attacked.
in a sock trying to tell us about return on investment. Like, nigga, what?
Shit.
Spell investment,
We could-
nigga.
I
Some of
use
these
buy
niggas
for
a lot
one
older than
coupon,
Reebok.
so
Man.
I know.
Some of these niggas got pony boxes.
Oh man.
What's a
They ain't
pony
got
box?
Reebok. Pony box. I'm talking about the shoe brand. They got pony.
Oh, I thought you were talking. I was like,
Uh,
what the fuck?
you know, they got pony boxes. I ain't talking about the pony niggas. I'm talking about pony boxes. I don't know, man. These folks talk about serving for people. I can't do it,
I
man.
could see Sumo having a YouTube page playing
Oh
games
yeah, yeah,
for
but serving
God.
God, come on.
Yeah.
I can't imagine Sumo cussing somebody out on the timeline,
May Jesus be with
smoking
you.
weed. Yeah, smoking weed, and then it's like, oh yeah, man. Revelation smoke protein, skin of bronze, hair of wool. We need to worship our Lord. Nah, man, I can't see
talking,
that.
talking all that shit to the niggas on time. Like, you know what, brother? I'm gonna pray for you.
You know,
Turn the other
there
cheek,
was
brother.
somebody. There's somebody like that. There's somebody like that. They praise God and then they do violent acts and violent. I'm not even gonna go there.
Ah, do
I'm
it.
gonna
Fuck
leave.
all
It's
that.
I
This nigga
can't.
Metro.
I can't go
Sunday.
down
It's
that
Sunday.
path again.
I'm cutting up on the Lord's Day. I forgot what day it was. Wow.
I finally broke
Lord
free
sending.
after 4 years. Don't take me back there.
Mm. Mm-mm.
Oh my god. Oh,
Oh,
And
goddamn.
tell me, man, these teasy people, man. DJKillzone come from teasing.
No, the
No,
fuck he
Toxic,
don't.
you've messed up because now I'm gonna start telling everybody that Sumo's super
No, the
bullies.
fuck he don't. Me, that
Yeah,
nigga don't
I
speak
already
at all.
posted it.
No shit.
We got a new art for Sumo.
Breaking news. Teasy why this nigga in this community.
Y'all got me fucked up.
We should blame TZ actually,
Is
I
that
think.
nigga.
I'm blaming nigga
Like,
who better.
Teasy used to let that nigga up, man. Before,
Blame,
because when I did
You know what?
spaces,
That's
I
valid.
never started bringing him up until last year.
bro.
But when
Why
Teasy
y'all
used to
blaming
do
this shit on
spaces,
nigga? That's your nigga,
Teasy used
Toxic.
to. Nah, nigga, you used to bring that nigga up all the time because
Nigga,
he
that
had
is
that
your
Xbox
homie
sensor
now,
focus.
bro. That nigga never
No,
told that nigga
no,
never told me that he reminded me of him. He said that shit to
man,
you,
nigga,
nigga.
that shit made me feel
That's because
weird.
you're his OG, TZ. You're his OG. He learned from
He ain't,
you.
he
That shit
ain't
made
learn.
man,
me.
that is
He
crazy,
ain't learn a
bro.
goddamn
Like,
thing with me. He'll be a better nigga if he learned from me.
That shit made me feel weird when he said that. I'm like, man, what the hell? I'm not you. I ain't
He
never
Shit.
said
fighting
it
no.
made
I
me
ain't.
feel
he
weird.
would
that
call himself an
nigga
OG,
ain't that
nigga.
nigga
Like,
ain't
you
learned
better
shit
not
from
go
me. He
against
would have been a
me.
better nigga if he would have learned something from me.
I
He
ain't
would learn how
never.
to jump shit much quicker if he would have learned from you.
I mean, look, the man really came out here and said he will pull a stone in a GameStop, bro.
Hold
In a
on.
Oh
used
man,
car.
I remember that. Oh
Oh
my
my
You know, we
god!
could
god.
we could unremember that really quickly.
That shit.
Thank you for
Look,
reminding me. Thank you for
We
reminding
He
could
me.
said
we could
unremember.
unremember.
Yeah, I remember that shit. He was in the space. He was like, man, I could pull a stone in the game, stop and holler out and say, "What's up, baby girl?" I'm like, oh, what the
hey, you want to
fuck?
play Starfield?
Man,
It's
he
on
better
Game
sit his ass down somewhere.
Oh,
No, I got in trouble in that space because I thought I was muted and I wasn't. And
Stone, you attract some very
don't blame this
very
on
very
me. This is
precarious people.
y'all's fault. This is the community's fault because y'all don't know how to act around people.
I don't know, Stone. I don't know.
Look, I'm to the time right now where look, I just want to fan the fire. I just want to see shit burn. This shit ain't safe.
You
It
know
ain't
what
gonna get.
toxic? You know what the problem is? Not enough people played the persona games where you had to build relationships with people, so they don't know what answers to choose. You know what I mean? That's the
Nah,
problem.
nah, Stone. From what I realized about you, Stone,
Oh,
you have a unnatural allegiance to losers, and that's not like you.
Allegiance.
That that's not
Said
like you.
allegiance.
You know, I heard in the space from the other day. I think it was Friday, and there was this dude, and he kept blaming his autism, and he was like, "I tried to talk to Stone about Steelers football, and she kept ignoring me. I don't know, I don't know if it's my autism or if I'm awkward, but she kept ignoring me, and then she
You know
blocked me."
what? Since we're here, I'll address that. So, he was in my server, my
Stone,
old
you put that
server.
man in
I
therapy.
don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
oh
Go back.
yeah. That nigga say he went to
No,
therapy for that
that's
shit.
girl. That's a
boy,
congratulations from
these
me.
niggas
What
are
are you
some
talking about?
weird,
So
boy, some
no,
weird
What?
ass
so
niggas,
listen.
man.
So and I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest and tell you what happened. So he was in my server, right? And like I had to like tell of course Bam. Y'all know Bam, right? Y'all know how Bam is. I had
Yeah,
to tell Bam. I was like, Bam, be nice
Motherfucking
because
bam.
I was like, he has autism, so be nice. Like you can't be yourself. You gotta be nice. And he was like, okay. And then I got started, like, he would only talk to me in the server. And I was like, please talk to other people. Like, please, that's the point of the server, is talk to other people. And then stopped talking and was DMing me like 50 DMs. And I just never responded. And then was tagging me on the timeline. And then made a weird comment about, like, well, I'll be a good boy. And I was like, I don't appreciate that. So please stop. And then blocked him. And then he followed me into Nero's space when he was Marley. Followed me into Marley's space and popped up and was like, I just want to apologize. This was after I had him blocked, by the way. And was like, I just want to apologize for like harassing you. And I was like, you're actively harassing me right now, being in the space. This is what harassment is. Like, please stop. And then made like 13 posts that were like 4 paragraphs long each throughout the last 4 years about
God damn.
how I blocked him because he was being weird. So, anyways, that's the lore behind that.
wow. All that for therapy? That's crazy. That's wild.
How long do you think the therapy session was, though? Like, so listen, Doc.
I I don't even think it lasted 15 minutes. I think that therapist said, "Get the fuck out of my clinic."
Nah, he said, you know what? Come
I
back
think it
next
was
time, man. You gotta
remote.
keep charging me now.
Remote. It was a Zoom meeting.
He said,
I
I'm
know
about to
what
get
my
this.
problem is I try to give people a chance, and I really shouldn't do that.
Yeah, well, that was my problem. I tried to give DJ a chance, and just
Now you're gonna put him in
no,
therapy.
I ain't going to therapy.
Not you, him. He's gonna go to therapy
No,
and talk
no.
about
So yeah,
toxic. Block me.
he gonna talk about how God got him right, and I'm evil and shit. No, I ain't trying to hear that bullshit from that nigga. He gonna be hurt by this. He's not gonna let this go. I really do believe I'm in the Bari and Persona boat now when it comes to him.
Yeah,
Like he views me like
You
Bari
absolutely
and
are.
Persona.
You
yeah.
absolutely are,
You on
nigga.
the hit
Yeah,
list.
This is forespoken.
You on the
this,
13 reasons why.
this is Forspoken 2.0 moment. And then he'd be alright. He'd be alright. I
Well, you know what, toxic? I've learned about you, and I think you have a certain allegiance to losers. So
mean, I'm not gonna deny
that's what
that.
you said to me.
I'm not gonna deny that. I'm not gonna deny that there's some oddballs that do follow me. You know, and I try and be nice. Like there's this one guy who's a furry, and
Stop.
he said he has like multiple girlfriends, and he likes like hentai and all that. And you know, I'm like
Oh
okay,
my
if that
God, bro.
Oh,
if
oh.
that's what
You
you
got
do, that's what you do, man. I mean,
Leave Metro alone.
well, you know, whatever you
wait, what?
do, you do, man. Like what you eat don't make me shit. So do what you do. But when this nigga said I mix, and then now this nigga about he darker than Teasy.
What?
Oh
And
shit.
he ain't got no nothing
Nigga, you gonna
white
shut your motherfucking
European.
ass up.
You know, no, No, I'm being serious. I'm just using it as a comparison. He's darker than you, TZ. I'm no bullshit.
I don't know. I
And
don't give a fuck.
And TZ dark like a remote.
yeah, TZ ain't light skin. This nigga want to be light skin. But I was like, you're mixed. He was like, yeah, I'm mixed. My dad white. I'm like, well, that doesn't make too much sense to me because
Nigga said
I'm
I'm
not
dark like a
mixed.
remote.
Like that don't make sense because I'm not mixed. My father is light skinned. My mom is dark skinned. And my father, he has like white lineage, like European lineage, like before him. But that's generations ago. That's like his great grandmother. So that shit's just outdone. He's just light skinned by genes, by genetics, and I'm light skinned by genetics. I'm not mixed. So when you telling a nigga who's light skinned, light damn near white, that could be white passing damn near, nigga, you not mixed. And he was like really dead set telling me that he was mixed. And I'm like, nigga, you mixed with black or blacker? Because I don't know what's going on. Some ain't right. Like you one of them niggas that say you got a little bit of Cherokee in you. Now if you say that, I respect it. Go ahead, do what you do. But nigga, you said you have white, have black, nigga. That don't make sense. This come from a light skinned nigga who just so happened to be light skinned. I ain't teasing. I ain't one of these brown skinned niggas that try to be light skinned and bleach their skin.
Bro, shut your fucking mouth, nigga. You
Nigga, I
sound
ain't
stupid
I
as
ain't one of
hell,
them
nigga.
niggas. They use Caro cream and shit. You
Fuck
like
wrong
it's
with you?
Jamaican.
Nigga got a latex glove subscription and shit.
Look at this
Yeah.
So
nigga.
his palms,
I got a what? I got a what?
latex glove
I
subscription,
don't know
nigga.
why that was
Because
so funny, Sumo, but it was.
so he putting that cream on. His motherfucking hands would look like Santa gloves if he don't protect.
Uh,
This
Oh
nigga,
uh,
man.
fuck, man.
look at
Oh,
that.
But ain't
wow.
nobody but a handful on this motherfucker really playing games, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what stands out to me is
I'm not gonna
they
take much
either
more of this goddamn
analysts,
roast, nigga.
triple A playing motherfuckers, or pretend play one note, play one fucking game. But like, look, Mafia is dope. Mafia is what I thought we wanted, and I'm not talking about the game itself, but like what it represents.
Yeah.
Shorter, focused, triple A looking, but double A. It's a standard action adventure game. You're not gonna be blown away by anything, but the fucking story's great. It looks great. It's not 200 hours, and niggas is playing Battlefield.
People
So
won't
when that
even
bitch
try new
launch, we
games,
get to hear
Sumo.
everybody complain about connection issues and shit.
They won't even try it. They won't even put in 2 or 3 hours in a game. They won't even look at it. They won't even, you know what I mean? Like, it's just,
Motherfuckers, $50 on top of all that. You was just complaining about games you don't play, how much they cost. Here's a game that you do play is 50. I'ma wait. I'm gonna play this fucking beta of rinse and repeat shit. Give a fuck. Ooh, buildings blow up now. Ooh, hoo, hoo.
I'm gonna play for 10 minutes and talk about the game like I beat it.
It's still fucking Battlefield with nobody healing your ass.
Hell
that's
yeah.
true. That's
Like I
absolutely true.
told people, that's been a problem for over 10 years. I've been through them days. Nigga, since Battlefield 3, nigga, motherfuckers don't revive
I was
me.
bleeding
Fuck
out
Right? They
you.
walk
yesterday,
right
and they were
past you,
walking
nigga.
right by me, just looking at.
Even will look you dead in your eye, like, oh help. Nah,
Oh
I'm
nigga.
no.
telling you, look dead at you in the face, bro, and just walk off. Like,
You're like,
no.
nigga, you have this shit out. I can see it in your hand. Like, help me. Nah, I'm gonna go run and jump on this tank.
That's my favorite lie though on this app. Like you
And
were saying, like I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna
Right?
wait for a
Hoe ass
sale.
nigga.
You're not waiting for a sale. You're not gonna play it. Just say that. Just say you're not gonna play it. Don't. I mean, you don't have to appease
How can
me.
you
I
speak
don't
for
give a
me? How
shit.
how you know what I'm gonna do?
Because I
right.
know. I've seen enough on this app to know if you
Because
wanted to
I
play
know.
it, you would.
You know what I'm gonna do? Well, I'm gonna
How
support the game.
how
I'm gonna
many
do it on my
games?
own time.
Listen to this. Do you know how many games you've recommended to me that I've tried? How many games Sumo has recommended that I've tried
Yeah,
that nobody else has played?
yeah.
This nigga got me cracked out on Dragon Quest.
As you should.
I saw that.
Try to get cheesy, but cheesy one of them niggas.
You gotta play.
Cheesy,
No, you
No,
need Sumo to play
no,
cheesy
I'm
be
just
Catherine
acting like
no,
DJ
no,
Killzone.
no. I'm just good enough to say fuck that game.
Nah, cheesy be acting like DJ
Man,
Killzone,
you got
man.
your damn mind.
You hear me,
Oh,
Toxic?
man.
What you
I
think?
want Sumo to play Catherine Full Body. I want to hear his thoughts on that shit.
On what?
Catherine
Catherine.
Full
Catherine
Body.
full body.
Is that one with the nigga dressed as a sheep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I deliberately skipped that motherfucker
No,
because this
please
nigga
play
dressed like a
it.
Nah,
billy
you
goat.
got it.
It's
You got to
so
play it. You
funny.
got to play it. You got to play it.
You
For
need to
fucking,
play
I
it.
bet.
You got to play it. And
Added.
I'm
Added.
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you this. Try and romance the girl with the pink hair.
No, don't tell them anything.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. Try to romance the girl with the pink
I
hair.
know exactly what I hate
Yeah.
because I know
I bet.
exactly why she says
All right. We'll see what's up with this. I seen this Cubert looking ass sheep nigga running up trying to chase some booty. That's what
Cuber.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
I want to hear
Pink
some
hair
of
I'm with
cat
it.
is
that.
the best cat.
Yeah, I bet. Toxic. You know what? I'm gonna be quiet.
When I wrap this mafia, that'll be my next one.
But you gotta play a like a specific version because there's two versions.
Yeah, you gotta get full
What's the one
body.
I gotta play?
Full body.
Yeah, full body.
Full body. I bet. all I
Right.
all I remember from this shit is like old girl in her drawers, this nigga in some boxer shorts, getting chased by goats or looking like a goat, going up a Cubert triangle looking
Yep.
thing.
Yeah. So like the premise of the story is that this nigga's an alcoholic. Like, this nigga be having nightmares. And this
He's a
nigga,
piece of shit.
yeah, he's a piece of shit. He be cheating. It'll make sense when you play it.
I bet.
That's gonna be so funny. I want to. I want to see him play.
And this is one I specifically avoided. I said, man, look at this crazy shit right here. The man in heart draws. Is that a
But it
goat?
has adult themes though. That's the thing. Is like people think it's silly and goofy, but it has adult themes to it.
Bet. I play all kind of different shit, especially back when I was first ever hip to that shit. So yeah, I'm down. I'm at the point I play whatever. If it look
It's
good, I'm
fun.
about
I
to
had a
play
good
that
time.
Time Flies. You a motherfucking housefly with a bucket list. So I play whatever.
What's that nigga
Dead
name?
ass is called Time
He
Flies.
said,
Tom Fly. Hey,
House,
nah.
a
What was
house
that
fly
one
with a
game?
bucket
It was
list.
it was the
Dead ass,
mosquito
man.
nigga. It was the mosquito nigga from the PS2. And you had to bite niggas. That was the whole premise of the game. You just bite people.
Isn't it just called Mosquito?
Nah, no, Mr. Mosquito.
I
That's what it's called.
Mr. Mosquito. This is on PSN right now. It's an indie.
Yeah.
Is Time Flies. I think got a discount too. It's like 10, $11. And for real, you a house fly with a fucking bucket list, and I'm a run that bitch too.
I hate you.
Mr. Mosquito was some horny shit. They had you biting little girls' feet. I'm like, yo, this shit
Right? They
weird.
be in
Yeah.
bed and shit.
This shit weird.
oh, hell.
Yeah, boy,
I tried to play
crazy
that.
ass. These weird ass niggas in the community got a feet fetish.
That's true.
That is true.
Marlis and all them.
Marlins, yeah, I was saying, boy,
Hmm.
my niggas funded that bitch PlayStation and the HD TV, bro. There was some feet pics that she probably that motherfucker stole. You know, that bitch feet are
Some
ugly
Chat
too.
GPT feet pics and shit. Like,
Nah, and the one time she posted the motherfucker, she regretted that shit. Hell, bitch got hooves out here, boy. God damn, them shits were ugly.
Take a hill from you.
motherfucker foot
Sasquatch
was a
feet.
13. Like that damn petite.
What? Yeah,
What the
A
fuck are you
13
talking?
wide.
Girl,
motherfucker, you gotta go work. You gotta
you
go.
wearing them
You gotta go to
shacks.
the shack store, bro, to get some shoes.
Some
Uh-huh.
Peggy
I
Hill
can't
feet,
stand
nigga.
y'all.
Some shit's off of King of the Hill. What's her name? Peggy.
Mhm.
Oh man, who? Yeah,
Yeah, they had a whole episode dedicated to that shit. I think Peggy wore like a size 14 or some shit.
God
yeah. And I
damn.
remember
Oh,
they were
when
trying to.
she was when they conned her into selling
She was
feet
selling feet
pics.
That
pics.
nigga someone said,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
that shit was a classic. Oh my
He
god.
was like putting feathers on her feet and shit.
Dude was like a foot fetishist or something.
He was selling the pictures. He was taking them saying she was just a foot model, like for other women with big feet, but he was selling them to weirdos on the internet. It's kind
Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the space here. It's 2 hours now. You niggas grab me for another hour. My phone's dying anyway, so I
Sorry, we were
think
talking
I'm gonna
about
end it here.
games.
No.
Yeah, talking
It's
about different
fine. It's
games
fine.
besides the
As we should. This is what it's
regular
about.
shit these niggas on this app be talking
This is
about.
what it's about. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the space here. My phone's on 15%, so I gotta charge this up.
All right,
Um,
man.
Who knows what else antics comes about? I'm gonna just let that nigga live in his little echo chamber. 'Cause if I let him live rent free, like if I let myself live rent free in his head, it's just gonna keep bothering him. I want to see that. I want to see this me pop up in his dreams one night, just like how Bari and Persona did him. You
Oh
know,
my
just,
god.
Hey,
just
I
pop
swear
up.
he gonna do that one day. I'm telling you, I'm calling right now. He gonna do it one day. He gonna open up the space.
Bro, the
Like, you know
nigga,
what? I gotta
dog, the
see what
nigga
these
done
niggas
tagged you
think.
texting and fucking tweeting paragraphs and shit.
I
Nigga tweeting a
know.
whole essay.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't read none of that shit.
That shit is
You
insane. No,
you hurt
no,
the nigga. You hurt the nigga when they start expressing like chapters on this goddamn app. Nah, you know
bro,
you hurt
it's
the nigga.
literally a chapter. This nigga done fucking tweeted a whole book about this
It's
nigga.
like if you can print that shit off and pitch it as a Netflix show, nigga, that nigga hurt.
Tell
I
you,
hate you.
13 years is my situation.
This is insane, dog.
That's okay. We'll hear from TZ in 2 years. Hold on.
Crazy as
Yeah,
hell.
yeah,
He crazy as hell. I probably won't even
yeah,
be on this
You know
motherfucker.
his ass disappears for 2 years and then pops back up.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. That's good for Teasy, man. Maybe Teasy can be a mentor to him.
Okay. Yeah, I
Crazy as
can see
hell.
it.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
hell no. No, no, hell
yeah.
no, you can't.
Show that nigga the light.
I
Yeah,
can see it.
Teasy
Teasy can
used
be a
to
mentor.
love
No,
that
no, the hell
Xbox
you
boy.
can't.
Yeah, shout out Teasy. Shout out everybody that pulled up here, man. Shout out Sumo, Metro, Stone, Teasy, Izzy,
Who building
Jay.
something?
Oh, I'm breaking down a box. Leave me alone.
Shout out Exit, Requiem. Shout out Pink Princess,
Mhm.
Makai, Bilbo, KD. Uh, man, this nigga changed his name all the time. I don't even remember his original name. Black Google. It was Panda. It was Panda at first. Now he changed it to Black Google. You be confusing me, man. I know who you are, John. I know what type of man you are. Shout out Arcade, Fate, Disparity, Kogami, Travis, Dr. Will. What's this nigga? This nigga's name is Dick Shake. What? Dick shaped pizza pan.
You follow that nigga?
Wow. No, I don't. But
That's the homie
shout out,
Hunter.
shout out Dick shaped pizza pan.
Nobody wants to talk to him since he changed his name to Dick Shake.
That's wild. Shout out
Uh-huh.
Remy. Shout out Shop City. That's a crazy name. Wow. Yeah, y'all enjoy your afternoon
All right,
game.
brother.
Enjoy your Sunday with your family. Be easy. I probably gonna go do another space. God knows when. And it needs to be some juicy news or a good game that releases, and I got it and played it. But other than that, I'm gonna just probably listen to spaces if anybody has any good ones. I can't do the console war spaces anymore. It's just niggas troubleshooting PCs now and shit, and this shit ain't entertaining.
Niggas don't even know how to put a plug in on.
Yeah,
Bro, it be
I done heard Eagles fan fucking blow his motherboard and fuck his RAM up so many times. I'm like, nigga, at some point you just gotta cave in and go to a computer store and let them build it.
Thanks.
Like, God damn, dog. But y'all be easy. Y'all
All
enjoy
right,
your
man.
afternoon. Head up.
Yep.